Again, just the biggest Hisui Justice boner there ever was, man. Good for her, getting her date. I love Hisui, she deserves it. Alright, well, the Tonal Family Con game. Let's see the other book. Is how we unlock this one. Oh boy. Ah, what nice weather. Haku-san gave a tranquil murmur as she sipped tea from a plastic cup. It is, isn't it? It is nice to occasionally eat outdoors. The lunchboxes being mostly empty, Akiya poured herself some tea from the thermos. Hisui, want some apple? Or maybe Shiki said that. No, thank you. I pointed to an apple carved into a rabbit shape that remained in the lunchbox, but Hisui embarrassedly looked down and declined. An apple carved into a rabbit shape, that is overly cute. Saturday afternoon. As I promised in the morning, I returned quickly after school and had lunch in the courtyard patio with Akiya and the others. Normally, Hisui and Kohaku eat separately from Akiya and me, but since this lunch was Kohaku's idea in the first place, I put forth my view that this sort of meal is one that everyone should enjoy together. So in the end, the four of us, Akiya, Hisui, Kohaku-san, and I, all sat around the lunchboxes. Oh, nice. Alright, I like it. This reminds me. Unexpectedly, I remembered some things from long ago. Ah, of course. What is it, Nissan? Huh? I just felt a bit nostalgic. We used to sit around here and eat onigiri a lot after we grew tired of playing. A lot. Actually, weren't you the one that did all the eating, Nissan? Hisui and I only ate one onigiri each at most. I suppose so. But I was the one that ran around the most. Of course I'd be the hungriest, right? That was because you two kept dragging us around everywhere. These days, though, if you chased me, I'd be caught immediately. At my whispered words, Akiya's hair flashed pure red for an instant. Why, that's a theme of these so far. And everything's so out in the open, though, that it was Akiya, Shiki, and Hisui back then. Oh, did you say something, Nissan? Nope, nothing. I hurriedly switched the conversation to Hisui. Back then, Hisui used to be real active, too. I was just trying to keep up with you, Shiki-sama. Originally, I wasn't fond of all that running around at all. No need for excuses, Hisui. You've always been on Nissan's side. Akiya-sama, Hisui said with a pitiful look. Whenever we played tag, I remember always being tagged right away. Oh yes, both Nissan and you, Hisui, caught me right away. Akiya, are you still mad about that? Oh my god. Of course not. I was just considering what would happen if we were to play now. Just thinking about it, I can't help but smile. Again, her hair flashed red. Spooky. Hisui, she's still quite pissed. I whispered to Hisui, who nodded. Yes, she was the slowest runner back then. When playing tag, it's obvious to aim for the slowest. I never. Hey, what are the two of you muttering over there? Kohaku, say something. Well, even if you asked me to, I never played with you. Oh, poor Kohaku. Kohaku's words, the air seemed to freeze. Yeah, that's very much the elephant in the room, of course. Like, to look back on those times is to look back on girl in the window. Ah, that's right. Nakia, Hisui, and I were running around in the courtyard. Kohaku-san was still imprisoned in the mansion. It's not that we forgot, it's just that unthinkingly the conversation had turned and left out Kohaku-san. Sorry, Kohaku-san. That was thoughtless. There's nothing to apologize for. I've been having fun listening to your stories. But I searched for words but couldn't come up with any. Somehow I'd gotten bogged down in trying to continue this conversation. But if I couldn't find some way to clear up this awkward atmosphere, just then I had a flash of brilliance. That's it. I immediately threw out my idea. Since we've got the chance, Kohaku-san, want to play tag? Here we go. Okay, I like where this is going. Awkward, obviously, because, to thoughtlessly bring that up around Kohaku, it's like, But, let's make some new memories. Let's play now. Let's go red hair Akiya, what you got, Excuse me? Kohaku-san gave an embarrassed smile. Dude, I love it. Kohaku gets to play, finally. Alright, this is my favorite so far. Nissan, do what? Play tag, I said. 8 years ago, I couldn't take Kohaku-san outside to play. Nothing can change that since you can't turn back time. I took a deep breath and then continued. Then wouldn't it be a good idea for all of us to do something together now? Then when the four of us sit together like this again, we'll be able to smile and laugh about it. Kohaku-san, what do you think? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Kohaku-san was bewildered. Well, after a sudden suggestion like that, it's not surprising. I turned my gaze to Hisui. So, Hisui, how about it? I agree with your suggestion, Shiki-sama. At Hisui's words, Kohaku-san shot a surprised look at Hisui's face. Hisui-chan. Yes, Hisui's in favor. So, Akiya, how about you? For me, rather than saying I agree, it would be better to say I can't find a reason to disagree. So of course I am in favor. Akiya smiled widely and then turned to Kohaku-san. This is so sweet. I order you to participate in this game of tag, Kohaku. Now by both majority rule and your house head's orders, you're left with no choice, Kohaku. Nice. Kohaku-san was silent for a little, then... I understand. I'll join in. Okay, it's settled. Then let's hurry up and... As I started to stand, Hisui spoke. However, Akiya-sama. What? Is something wrong, Hisui? There are no problems with this suggestion itself. However, I think there are not enough people. That's true. Yeah, it is. We need to get a few more people then. I sat back down. Oh, here we go. Akiya, do you mean to use our old house rules for this game? Of course. This is so cute. Excuse me, but what are the house rules? Ah, you wouldn't know, that's right. Well, our tag rules are a little different than other people's. First, those who are it we call the demons. Oh, okay, I see, alright. The other people are the humans. Second, anyone tagged, of course, becomes a demon, but the original demon remains one as well. Oh, okay, it's like infection. Eh? Then the original demon is always it, or a demon? Right, if anyone remains caught by the time limit, then the humans win. If everyone is caught, then the original demon wins. Ah, I see. Hey Akiya, who thought up those rules? I heard that they are the Tono family's traditional rules handed down through the generations. Is that so? But that is so funny. Bit of a nice sense of humor from the Tonos. What about it, Nissan? Nothing. And since these are included in the game, is that considered lore then? That this is a Tono tradition? I mean, fuck it, why not? Headcanon if anything, but they're in this game. Shook my head. Way back when, I never thought about it, but why did these rules have to be associated with demon and human races? Ah well, it doesn't matter. So you want to use the prize rules as well? At Hisui's words, I nodded. Yeah, of course. To explain for you, Kohaku-san, each person brings their treasure and that becomes the prize. That way everyone plays for keeps. Ooh, oh boy. That seems interesting, but a little scary. All competitions have some risk. Well, about the number of people, I was going to call some people I know. You don't mind, Akiya? Not at all. That would be no problem at all. Nissan, you must be surprisingly widely known. And since tomorrow is Sunday, how does using the entire day sound? Yeah, that's a good idea. It'll take some time to gather the people together, too. I nodded and began counting off people in my head. A Tono Family Con game. Dude, it gets its own title card? Oh boy. Just that Neko arc better not show up. I swear. The next day. The weather at 9 o'clock was a gray sky, the sun mostly hidden by the clouds. Well then, Nissan. Akiya asked me with an expression as if attempting to endure some headache. Dude, this is like organizing a field day. Like we would have that at school. Just a day completely of like, I guess it would be like the sports festival. You know, just a day of completely of like sports-like activities. Just playing together. What precisely are these faces here? Hey, let's go, buddy. Yeah. These faces is a little mean, isn't it, Akiya-chan? That's right, Inui-kun. Yeah, this is a dream team right here. That's right. We were calling here, so shouldn't there be none of that, little sister? Aw, shit. I did not call you here. Nissan called you. Will you please stop calling me little sister, Arcuite-san? I yelled and then spun to glare at me. Will you explain this to me, Nissan? Yes, well, you see. I began twiddling my fingers as I thought about everything that had happened yesterday. Water time. First I called Arihiko, as you do. And then since Ciel-senpai happened to be here, I asked her too. And if I asked her, then I had to invite Arcuite as well, right? Damn. She was last, huh? That's right. If you'd invite Ciel but not me, I would have cursed you forever. In your case, you really would haunt the Tono family until it died out, wouldn't you? I sighed. And there's my classmate Yumizuka-san, who's also participating. What? She may be the only upright one here. Oh my god. You know what? Not even mad. Welcome aboard. Good to see you again. Thank you for having me here. I'm Tono-kun's classmate Yumizuka Satsuki. Pleased to meet you. Don't even remember the voice I did for her. But then again, I do a new voice for Ciel every time, so fuck it. Yes, a pleasure to meet you as well, senpai. Oh my god, this is so sweet. Leave it to the fan submission. Have some justice for Satsuki. That's why it's so jarring to see her here. Because it would never happen otherwise. God damn. Finished with her... Well, that's not true. She was in the Good Luck Ciel-sensei thing, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't she? No, she wasn't. No, wait, she was. She was, yeah. She was in the back of the classroom, I remember. Finished with her public courtesy, Akiya again glared at me. Nissan, may I have a word with you? Her face twitched as she gestured me closer. What? I drew near and Akiya placed her mouth near my ear and began to speak in a hushed voice. How is she the only upright one? That thing has red eyes. In other words, that's the vampire version. Why is she running about during the daytime? Oh shit, it's that apostle, Yumizuka. Ah, nice. The vampire version, I like it. Hell yeah. See those bloody fingers? I glanced out the window. Probably it's because of the cloudy sky, I thought, but there was no evidence of that, and no way I could ask. Yumizuka may be trying to play dumb or something. Come on, compared to the others, she's fine. Especially compared to Arcuite, who has the Marble Phantasm, or you in Vermilion mode. Yeah, let's be real, you're all fucking monsters. And then there's Arihiko. If you're going to complain, then why don't you call some of your friends? How about those roommates you mentioned before, or Akira-chan? Yeah, get Tsukihime in here. Well, yes, but there's no way I could. My school has a dormitory, and calling people from the next prefecture over is just too far. Well, I can accept that. However, there is something I want to ask you. What a coincidence. So do I. At the same time, Akiya and I opened our mouths and turned in the same direction. Oh boy. Did you call that here, Akiya? Did you call that here, Akiya? Did you call that here, Nissan? Where Akiya and I were looking stood a muscular older man and a kimono-wearing young man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, yes, 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 dude. To summon one and then refer to one as that is rude, lad. They didn't summon you, not at all. At least I didn't call you. Guess it would be weird if we had his number. And look, it is Farside Shiki. Wow. Amazing. Don't refer to your real brother as that, Akiya. Come on, don't hold yourself back. You can call me Shiki Nissan. Don't joke around. My only brother is Nissan. Furthermore, I don't remember ever asking you here. Oh my god. Oh, this is great. Arcuite, did you do this? Surely you're joking? Why would I invite Nero? Then Ciel-senpai... I'd really like it if you would stop brandishing the black keys at me, senpai. Dude, immediately, as soon as he said her name. Even for you, Tono-kun, there are things you can say and things you shouldn't say, you know? Why would I ever invite an undead? Unless I had a trap to destroy it, of course, that's different. Yeah, that's right? But Senpai, the black keys don't really match your school uniform, so how about putting them away? As I agreed, Senpai withdrew the black keys. Ooh, thank God. Didn't match your repertoire, Seo. No, they don't, do they? But anyway, exactly who called them here? Even Roa, nor I suppose right now he's Tonoshiki. Isn't he him, too? Oh, that was me. God damn it, Kwaku, of course. Kwaku-san. Yes, I thought I would call all the people with deep relationships together. I sent out invitation cards. I'm just picturing them getting a nice card made by Kwaku. A formal invitation. Well, I better attend. Relationship isn't as good a word as pretext when talking about them. Akiya pouted. Relationship isn't as good a word as pretext when talking about them. Don't say that, Akiya. Just be glad that the other one didn't come too. I am. Damn. Now I'm breaking the fourth wall. Wait, the other one. Neko arc? There's one more invitation I sent, but unfortunately it was returned to sender. Regretfully, Kwaku-san showed the white envelope in her hands. Wait, to who? The name written on the front was Aozaki Aoko. Oh, can you imagine, dude? What a tease. That's cute, though. Damn. Wonder what she's up to. Better read Maho. If you invited Blue, she'd just destroy the mansion, you know, Shiki? Yeah, it's interesting that her nickname is Blue. Hey, I didn't invite her. Well, Akiya sighed and glanced around the living room. Because I'm pretty sure, like, with... what's it called? With Toko, she's red, right? Everyone understand that there have been some hard feelings between us, but this is the Tono family mansion. Please restrain your bloodthirst. Man, what an ensemble here. Dude, what does Arihiko think of all this, man? He's chilling, he doesn't care. He's like, man, Toto, you sure know some weird people. You too, I didn't dare to say. Yeah, exactly. No need to hasten my death after all. Smart man. Whoop, time to play monster tag. Where we'll be playing literal demons and humans. Well, everyone is here, right? Then I, Tono Akiya, shall explain the rules. This game of tag will be using the Tono family house rules. The first demon will be decided through rock, paper, scissors, and will remain demon even after tagging someone. In other words, there will then be 2 demons. Yeah, question, little sister. I said stop with the little sister. She cut herself off, cleared her throat, and then responded again. This is going nowhere right now, so afterwards we'll have a nice long discussion, shall we? Then, what is your question, Arcuate-san? The demons are going to keep multiplying, right? Then what happens when the last human becomes a demon? This game will have a time limit. Right now it is 9:30 a.m., so we'll start the game at 10 a.m. The time limit will be 4 p.m. for a total of 6 hours. Jesus. Wow. It's a long-ass game, dude. Should anyone remain a human, then that person will be the victor. Did everyone bring their prize contribution? Well, for me, bring isn't quite right, but let's leave it at that and keep going. Well, should more than one person survive, the victor shall split the prizes evenly. Should everyone be captured, the original demon is the victor. I see. In other words, the first demon is like a vampire who then goes around creating zombies. Pretty much. At Arcuete's simplification, Seo Senpai's face twitched. Oh no. Church, burial agency intensifies. But yeah, that's the same thing I was thinking. In other words, this game has an infectious demon. Rather than playing tag, we're actually playing vampire, aren't we? So Seo better not get caught. For a member of the burial agency to play a vampire, well, that's just not right. Knowing the byplay, Akiya continued explaining the rules. Now, this next rule is for those people who have special abilities, including myself. If possible, please refrain from senseless use of your powers as much as possible. At the very least, I would be grateful if you kept them at approximately human level. Sounds fair. Hold it, Akiya. What's that supposed to mean? Basically, Nissan, your eyes of death perception and Nero-san's animals are alright, but my drain abilities and Arcuite-san's marble phantasm are forbidden. Makes sense. Makes sense. But Nero's animals are allowed? I don't know. I don't know about that, Chief. I kind of understand, but... Hey, little sister, that seems really vague to me. For example, are we allowed to jump out of the second-story window? Yes, in the end, we have to leave it up to the common sense of the ability holder. Everyone, before you use your abilities, please do not forget that there are normal people participating. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Unwittingly, I looked at Arihiko. Well, jumping from the second story isn't unthinkable. What's that supposed to be? Exactly what it seems. You would definitely try. I understand and shall accept your terms, woman. Avon Nero was the first to indicate his understanding. Nero's a bro in these scenarios. Just what you would expect from the professor. With bulging eyes, he seemed to glare at Akia, but maybe that just possibly had a friendly meaning? In my case, I shall be forbidden from the usage of my soil of Genesis. I merely wish to confirm beforehand, but in the unlikely chance that I become a demon, any contact between my familiars and the human shall be considered a valid tag, correct? What is this soil of Genesis again? I forgot what that is. It shall not. If we were to accept that condition, then I fear this game would be over in an instant. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, no. You would just win. Accepted. Wow, what a reasonable guy. Now that the important rules have been explained, it is time for everyone to display their treasure, please. This is, after all, one of the requirements for participation. Back then it used to just be my favorite marble or something. Griping, I held out my knife. Wow. Nanatsu Yoru, huh? For me, it's this, the Nanaya blade, however. I'm going to keep hold of it through the game. I'm going to need it, it seems. That's fine. Who's next? Yeah, what's everyone offering to the pots? At Akia's words, Nero took a step forward and opened the breast of his coat. Oh, for a moment a black shadow flew out, then finally one black dog stood before us. I shall offer this, my beloved dog, Coulter. Dude, Coulter! Yo, look at this boy. I trust this has sufficient value as a treasure. Coulter! Seal Senpai's face jerked. You recognize it, Senpai? In the 15th century, during the 100 Years' War between the English and the French, Coulter was the legendary wolf king that led a pack of nearly 300 beasts in the Paris environs. But I'm not sure you could call it a dog. God damn, what a name. If this is unsatisfactory, then shall I also offer Beats or Lobo? He has one called Lobo, oh my god. I do not mind. Forget Beat, even I recognize the name Lobo from the title of Seaton's famous animal stories. But this old guy, he really has lived over for 1,000 years, hasn't he? It's got all the cultural references. Just one is fine, although if you insist, I don't mind. Dude, I love Nero so much. So next is me, right? Is my Harada Tomoyo album okay? It may not be much to others, but to me it is. That is perfectly fine. No problem. If it is important to you, then that is what makes it your treasure. True. Yay. Then I'm safely a part of this little war. But my curry sandwich, yeah, I'll hand over the sandwich, is no good, right? Senpai muttered next to me, but I decided to be brave and ignore her. My curry sandwich, what the fuck? Seal Senpai watched as Akia accepted the CD from Yumizuka-san and placed it on the table, then decided and advanced. And I shall wager this, the 7th scripture. What? You're offering 7? Oh my god. With a thump, Senpai placed the huge weapon which he just pulled from nowhere before Akia. Oh my god. Is this truly alright? Dude, the 7th scripture? Dude, Shiki is twitching right now. Though, probably not, since it's more him. Since my other treasure seems unusable, the others are putting up things of value, so I must as well. But even ignoring all the vampires, wouldn't giving this thing to a normal person cause a lot of trouble? Very irresponsible. I like it. I like this. I love the concept of this. It's so wacky, having everyone here just to play a game of tag. It's tight. I love it. Then the people left are... Yeah, I haven't put out anything yet. Arcueid waved her hand wildly in the air. Yes, Arcueid-san. However, you don't seem to have brought anything. Hehehe. Laughing, Arcueid looked at me. What? Are you offering Shiki? What are you doing? I had a sudden chill. An incredibly nasty chill. Excuse me, I need to use the bathroom. Turning quickly on my heel, I left the living room. But it was too late. Grab, Arcueid caught hold of my collar and thrust me forth in front of Akiya. Command grab. Yeah, of course. God damn it, Ark. This is my treasure. Looking at Nero, it's no problem my prize is a human, right? Oh my god. Eh? Woo. Senpai and Akiya were the only two who could give voice. The others had their jaws hanging open, unable to hide their surprise. That is the principal, princess. Said Nero, unaffected, the sole exception. I love this guy. If my chaos is acceptable, then accepting a human prize... Oh my god. If my chaos is acceptable, then accepting a human prize is also correct. Isn't it just? I really was thinking of using the Millennium Castle or maybe a ton of gold, but those are so vulgar and boring. It's fucking true ancestor princess. And besides, it's without a doubt that right now my most precious thing is Shiki. Okay, that's cute. That's very cute. You got me. Like hell I'll take that. Don't just treat people like things. It's alright, Shiki. Doesn't matter if I'm the demon or running away, I'm going to win. Don't worry. I'm really worried now. Stop joking. No one would accept that sort of behavior. That's right. Of all things, to make Tono-kun your prize, that's... As expected, the two heads of the opposition flared up at Arcueid. Glancing around, I saw Hisui looking troubled, then I saw Kohaku-san. Why are you looking that happy, Kohaku-san? Yo, welcome back to more Kekatsu Toya. It's weird, there's another intro in the middle of the video, but first part, this was a continuation of last time, which I probably put a thing there. Anyway, yeah, picking up from here on another day because I was really tired when stopping the last recording and I wanted to have some energy for this cool fan submission thing. This is so wild. Of course, before we continue, I want to shout out some comments y'all left on the last video before I continue and push through to the very end. It's also good that I kind of did it this way because I was reminded of a couple things to hit before I finish the visual novel. I have no idea how long this part is going to be, but it's going to be the rest of everything, so let's see how this goes. Shout out to Counter, Marrow, and Stray. I think it's just the same thing, but unfortunately your comment got deleted. By the way, if you, because I think Golden, I saw you have to comment as well, but when I checked it wasn't there. If you put a link in your comment on YouTube, I think the auto mod immediately takes it away. So even though I can see it in my notifications, I can't actually read it. So if you want to like leave a comment with a link in the future, you can leave it on the Patreon post for those of you who do that, or just direct to me in Discord, like at me in the server. I don't mind. Anyone can at me about anything. Cool things y'all let me know before we continue. So when they were calling Kohaku Nanaya in Hisui-chan Inversion Impulse, because it takes place at the good end of the Hisui route. So yeah, I guess the detail of like the whole memory thing, man, my memory is so bad about that. Honestly, did not put that together. I really should go back through Tsukihime or something, or watch a playthrough. Watch Tanner's, you know. Flower of Thanatos, you know, that super weird one that was like, gave me fucking Urobuchi vibes. I was like, what the fuck, you know, this thing? So the whole like Shiki wish for this thing, that whole thing, because the way you unlock it, because I apparently already met the condition of unlocking it, I just had to get to this part of the game, I guess, to do it. I guess because I have that content turned off, you know, I didn't even have to, you know, do that, because apparently the way you unlock it is Len, Dream Demon, does the whole thing she did in Tsukihime with, gives you choices between the 5 heroines, basically some H scene bullshit, something about a threesome. Speaking of, though, the whole missing page is in my gallery thing, which what I was kind of thinking, but I wasn't sure, was all like, basically H scene CGs. So I was like, you know, what the hell, what did I miss? Or like, or maybe it's that. It's that, so no worries there. Thank you for letting me know. For the other missing Grassmoon CGs, like the Chai visiting a park to find Len alone on a bench with no cats, but like, I guess the way the game is designed, you can just lock yourself out of scenes like that. I mean, yeah, that's fine. You know, it's my first playthrough. I'm not too stressed about it. I say that like I'm going to play through again, but you know what I mean. I'm not that level of completionist. I'm going to do my best to try and hit a bunch of stuff, but not too concerned about it. But I will try, you know, to see if I can do that. But there's another thing that I'm going to try doing, a Hisui CG that I'm going to try doing in the main dream again. So I'll remember to do that, as well as clicking the U in the fun disc in the title, so I can see exactly what the hell that is. Apparently, after finishing everything, something else will unlock in the contribution illustrations. And also a big shout out to Stray for listing every Dead Apostle Ancestor series entry in the comment on YouTube. So if anyone's curious about the list of those in the part before this, read those. I'm going to be doing that at the end of this video as well, and I guess give a little reaction to those. So big shout out to you. Apparently the empty numbers just don't have characters to them, but because with Tsukihime Remake coming out, Nasu said that the list was reworked, so to whatever extent the information in the list from Kagetsu Toya is like whatever now, retcon, whatever you want to call it. But either way, I'll be happy to read those at the very end. So thank you for that, and thank you all for your comments, and everyone else on YouTube who has commented and watched this playthrough. Really appreciate it, of course. Let's read these fan submissions and do all the other stuff. I believe I was here. Glancing around, I saw Hisui looking troubled, then I saw Kwaku-san. Are you looking that happy, Kwaku-san? But you know, interrupting that delicate situation, Arihiko spoke. Grace us with your wise words in the face of... Dude, this scene is so wild. Everyone's here. Kwaku invited everyone, and then there's just Arihiko. That self-styled friend of mine knows no fear, does he? What is it, senpai? We're busy here. Just here among all these monsters, these broken people. I guess that includes Arihiko. We actually learned that in his visual novel, so fair enough. Hair shining pure red and on the brink of exploding, Akiya asked Arihiko. Doesn't matter to me, but I just want to make sure, you know? If Tono's a prize, then whoever wins owns him, right? Oh, you're not helping, bro. No, I don't really want to have something like that. Oh, he's like, I don't want him. The other two seem struck by Arihiko's unexpected words. Oh my god, Akiya. Dude, if Arihiko, imagine Arihiko was like, Todo, and then keeps like Shiki like 7. Oh god, this is a cursed thought. Akiya, red-faced, gave a small cough before speaking. Well, we've already accepted one living thing as a prize. Oh yeah, Coulter. To bring my personal feelings into this now would be childish, I see. Hey, Akiya. That's true. That may have been a problem. Fine. I too shall accept what Arcuite says here, and I think Tono-kun should be made a prize. Yeah, with your fucking blush. Hey, Steel Senpai. Ah, the one drawback of being a harem protagonist. Do I get a say? No. No. Democracy, the family head's command, and the game's chairman's directive. Which of these authorities are you objecting to, Nissan? Damn. Desperate, I just looked to the heavens. Nasu's like, sorry bro, I don't know what you want from me. I didn't write this. Well then, Arcuite's treasure is Nissan. We can't leave him on the table, so delivery will have to be after the game. Yeah, isn't this great, my friend? You fit all around. Dude, the writing of this, dude. Who wrote this one? I know with Dawn, it's like the guy who wrote the Overlord light novels. But I'm enjoying this one a lot. Hisui-chan Inversion Impulse was cool. Like, it was also fun. But I just love the concept of this one and the way it's written. It's cool. That's right, Arihiko. Not only am I now a prize, you're also treating me like one. Don't worry, Tono. When I win, I'll let you go free after a week or so. Oh, he is gonna keep him like 7. Alright, cursed thought confirmed. Well then, surprisingly, Arihiko seems to be confident of winning. Even facing people like this, why does this guy have such a spirit? As ever, you just can't tell when he's an incredible guy or just a straight-out idiot. He's the best guy. Hey, Akiya. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot. Farside Shiki was here. Hey, Akiya, Shiki yelled. Oh yes, you hadn't gone yet either. What's your prize? God damn it. Of course. Yes, I remember this. You. Shiki pointed at Akiya. Huh? I said you, Akiya. No matter what anyone says, you're the most important thing to me. Am I the only one that thinks this is quickly turning into a slave market? Dude, this is fucked up. First it started with Coulter, then Shiki, then Akiya. Like, what's going on here? Thought this was like a fucking like family tradition game. What does this become? But Nissan, say something. Nah, this is Shiki's revenge, dude. Well, I'd certainly like to say something, but I'm a prize too. I'd never say it out loud, but this time only, I'm on Shiki's side. Not even mad, dude. Not even mad. I guess I can't object. If Nissan has accepted being a prize, then it would be unfair not to accept it myself. I didn't accept it, you just decided it. Even so, well, is there anyone else who hasn't shown their prize yet? Akiya, what about you? Oh yeah. What you got? I'm offering to let the winner be master of the Tono family for a day. That sounds dangerous. It's not a physical object, but no one minds, right? Casually, Akiya tossed off that dreadful remark. But even so, why does her offering sound so much better than other people's treasures? Like, the implications of that. I don't know. It could be dangerous. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Too bad Aoko couldn't be here. Oh, Kohaku. For me, this ribbon. Man. Ah, this is getting... Dude, this one is hitting all the feels. Kohaku smiled and placed a white ribbon on the table. What about you, Hisui? Unfortunately, I shall not be participating this time. Akiya-sama has given me the task of using the radio system to announce who is captured and where it occurred. Ah, I see. That's too bad. I was hoping I'd be able to run around with you again after so long. Oh wait, is this Shiki talking to Hisui? Yeah, because it said again. I'm very sorry. Next time you'll play too, Hisui-chan. Yes, Nesan. Shiki-sama, Nesan, here. I took a radio transceiver from Hisui. It's too bad they can't play together for the first time, but at least Kohaku gets to have fun, finally. That already made this whole thing cool. So cool they included this. Because this estate is so large, there's no telling when and where someone may be caught. One idea would be for someone who has become a demon to conceal this fact and approach an uncaught individual. However, this would not be fair. Therefore, this time we have a rule to report whenever the demon catches someone. Hisui continued, then bowed to the group. I shall be present here in the living room. Should you have any problems or requests, feel free to ask me. I'm really curious how this game is gonna go. Let's see, who do I think would win? I know it's gonna be some crazy shit and something I won't expect, but which I hope it is. But probably, I mean, just in terms of the monsters we have in this room, Nero has like the most utility with his beasts. Fucking, I mean, Arc is Arc. Xiao is Xiao. I don't know what the fuck Kohaku is gonna do. She's gonna do her crazy cleaning rampage. That fucking gif. I don't know. You know, we'll see. She's probably gonna win though. Somehow. I hope so. I got it. So then since everyone else presented their treasure... Oh, this is him. Hold it, Tono. Aren't you forgetting someone? Why don't you just skip the drama and show us, Arihiko? What is your treasure? Oh, right, yeah. If you say it's your favorite set of porn books, I'm going to hit you. Do you really think my treasure would be such a common item? My thing is this. With a loud of bam, Arihiko dropped a massive photo album onto the table. Photos. Well, strictly speaking, it's not my treasure, but I thought this would be a lot more exciting. I really had to work to fish this out from the back of my bookshelves, you know? You know, Arihiko? You may think your memories of your past may be precious to you, but who do you think is going to be happy winning a collection of pictures of you? I flipped open the album. Yeah, what are these pictures of him? Inside were plenty of pictures from elementary school through middle school, showing Arihiko at school and at home. Oh yeah, so it's literally just, alright. Since we did so many things together, I was also in the pictures, sometimes. I want to see these. But this wasn't sometimes. Uh-oh. Hey, Arihiko, this can't possibly be. Are these pictures of Shiki? I pointed at the album and Arihiko smirked. Right, just as you think. This is Inui Arihiko's specially edited Tono Shiki's boyhood photo collection. Oh my god. That's some weird shit, bro. Why do you have this, dude? If this game wasn't happening, what were you keeping that for? This man's playing the long con. And Akiya and Ark and Ciel and Hisui and Kohaku are about to go crazy. So Akiya-chan, this is my treasure. You accept it, of course. Here comes the blush. Crap. In that case, I shouldn't have bet my knife, but gone and brought my photo album from the Arima household. But it's too late now. I've already thrown in my chips. Shiki's childhood, huh? Let's see. Arcuid, you can't. That's a prize for the winner. There's no point if you start looking at it before the game even begins. Still saying things like that. You know you want to look, Xiao. This and that are different matters. I intend to fight fair and square and win it for myself. Fair and square? But what about it? Oh, it's nothing. Just have to hear the words fair and square coming from someone who always attacks from the shadows in the night or from ambush. Well, I was a little surprised. Damn. Are you trying to pick a fight? Please, save it for the remake. The air between the two started to warp with their anger. I hurriedly slid between them. Since no one else looked about to stop them, I had to. By the way, since the remake came out, talk about that is exploding, man. And I've naturally just seen some things just because the talk is just so, like, out there. Everyone's, like, so hyped over this, rightfully so. I am, too. It sucks that, as far as I understand, there's still no news about localization. Either way, like, it's crazy, man. Some of the stuff I've read, crazy. I won't say anything in case anyone's trying to stay clean. Godspeed, you know, stay away from everything, including Discord. It is not safe out here. But it's made me even more excited. There's a ton of spoiler tags on Discord I have not clicked, but yeah, shit is crazy. Hey you guys, no going into combat mode. There's got to be no killing each other today. After I spoke, Arcuid and Ciel Senpai relaxed disappointingly fast. Oh, I know. This is just one of our little courtesies. That's right, Tonoku. We all know that today's the day to set aside formality and relax. Right, Arcuid? Yeah. But no mercy during the game, though. Of course. Play hard. And all that. It goes for me, too. Foo. We better see a fight. So again, the air between them grew tense. It's like a cold war. I sighed. I'd really like it if you stopped this sort of life-shortening courtesy, though. Never change, you two. It's like Rin and Luvia, but way more deadly. The end result of the rock, paper, scissors was that Kohaku was the demon. Bad luck, Kohaku-san. Oh, she's the demon, I see. Got it. Not at all. All you need to do is make everyone else a demon, right? And this is easier than running around. Alright, you just gotta catch everyone. Make more demons. Kohaku, once you've closed your eyes and counted to 100, you may move. I understand. Well, I'll start counting now. Kohaku-san said and then closed her eyes. 100, man, that's some head start. It's a lot of people here, though. Time for me to get moving, too. Be careful as you go, everyone. I shall pray for your good fortunes. Thank you, Hisui. Yeah, hard work is the announcer too, Hisui. Work hard, excuse me. 1, 2. I could hear Kohaku-san's voice from behind me as I left the living room. Alright, the game has begun. Well, walking through the hall, I started to think. In a normal game like this, the way to certain victory is to find a spot where you can watch the demon without being seen yourself. In the best case, a position where, if you should be seen, you have enough distance to flee. This is about to be some horror shit, man. But this time, that won't work. That's because this game's rules have the number of demons continually increasing, so there will be more observational targets than one person could manage. But before any of that, I turned around. Ugh, why are you all following me? Oh my god. But it'll be fun with you. And on top of that, at the right time, we can split up and confuse the demon. Leaving aside Arcuid's first sentence, I am in agreement with what she says. But then there's no point to playing at all. If even one person of this group gets tagged, then in an instant everyone else would be caught. I mean, I guess the story would be very long if everyone split up, but you know. What about you two, Shiki and Akiya? Who cares? You're just going the same direction I thought to go. Besides, even way back when, didn't we always have the same destination, Shiki? Okay, alright, buddy. Fair enough. Now that you mention it, we did, didn't we? What about you, Akiya? It's kind of cute. You know, setting aside all the atrocities, you know, committed, in a weird pocket universe, non-canon way, it's kind of sweet that they all get to play together again and include Kohaku. It's a bit troublesome. When I saw Nissan's back, I just wanted to follow. Is this what they call childhood imprinting? Well, it's true that you always did tag along behind me, Akiya, but you know, it's less imprinting than it is Pavlovian conditioning. Sure? You mean Zuka-san? Of course, her too. Ah, man. I just felt it would be a little lonely being by myself. Is this okay? It's not okay. Just as I told Arcued and Senpai earlier, if we're all together, then it wouldn't be much of a game. Anyway, for the moment, everyone needs to scatter. I'm just asking, but why did you come along? Oh my god. Ah, I see. This is going to be a quick one. Let me drink some water. A real battle is one thing, but this sort of competition I am unfamiliar with. I had intended to observe and inquiring into the actions of those familiar with this game, but I understand. To put it briefly, I shall just act as I normally do. Please do so. Okay, everyone split up. Why is Nero such a bro and all the silly shit in this game? I clapped my hands and everyone began to leave. See you later, Shiki. Tono-kun, be careful. Fuhu, ha 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 ha. I know this estate from end to end. You'll see, Shiki. I'll be the last one standing. That's true. Everyone who knows this place has an advantage. Nissan, for the moment I'm going to return to my room to think. If I need to, I can always flee through my window after all. If I'm in a pinch, come save me, Tono-kun. Ah, don't say that. Don't say the line. God damn it. Fare thee well, human. Next time we meet, we may be enemies. Flying outdoors, rushing up the stairs, or heading down the hallways, everyone left in their intended direction. Planning for myself, I began to think. About time for Kohaku-san to start chasing, so I'd better get moving too. And as I headed outside, I realized something and stopped. Just a minute ago, did I miss someone? We didn't see where Arihiko went. He's probably gonna win. Leaving the courtyard, I arrived in front of the old detached building. I looked behind me, but there was no one there. It seems like no one's been caught yet, so I felt a little relieved. And right then... Well, it's good everyone split up at the end, so... Alright, it wasn't gonna just be one cluster. Kohaku walks in and then, up, game over. No, we got a real game. Let's go. A quiet noise erupted from the earphone I was wearing. The second demon has been created. Oh, shit. Isui's voice. If the second demon has been created, then that means that Kohaku-san has successfully caught someone. But whom? Currently, the demons are my sister Kohaku and Nero-sama. What? She caught Nero? Oh, you guys are fucked, dude. Nero? For a moment, I doubted my ears. I mean, he's a big guy. He's got a long neck. Must be heavy. You know, carrying all those beasts of his being. It's got to weigh him down a little bit. He's got the utility, but he can't be that fast, you know? For a moment, I doubted my ears. That's crazy. That's someone that should never have been caught by Kohaku-san. I was trying to think back to the fight between Shiki and Nero and Tsukihime. It's been so long. That was near side shit, man. That's like the one thing with Tsukihime. I wish Nero was used more, man. He's so cool, man. Just the concept of him. I was trying to remember if he was slow, if that was the thing with him. I think it was. I think that's why I'm thinking that. That's crazy. That's someone that should never have been caught by Kohaku-san. That is the report at this time. Dude, she's got schemes, man. 99, 100. Oh, we're gonna see how this happened? Nessan, good luck. Be careful. Shifting perspective, I like it. Ah, Hisui-chan, the prices are all by the table, right? Yes, that's right. But Nessan, what are you looking for under there? A little something. Ah, there it is. Wait, did she use Coulter to find Nero? Hey, Hisui-chan, is this little one calm? Earlier I fed him ham from the kitchen, so I think it's alright. That's cute. Fucking Coulter, dude. Why do you ask? I just want to touch him. He's quite happy if you pat his back. Oh. Kaku smiled widely. Ooh, there, boy. Well then. Nessan, what was that? I tagged an Nero-san. What? With that, he's now demon. That's right, because he's made of the beasts like comprise him, the 666 beasts. So she tags Coulter, she tags him. That's fucked up. Hisui-chan, would you please call Nero-san on the radio? Oh, clever Kaku. That's what I'm saying. She's got the schemes. She's got the big brain. What do you mean by this, girl? Nero-san, you are Chaos, correct? Correct. I am the Chaos that contains 666 beasts. That is my Chaos. What about it? So, Coulter-kun here is also Chaos, right? In other words, it is you as well, Nero-san? However, I see one large gap in your interpretation. Take a portion of your arm and throw it away. If that portion is then touched, would it not fail to count as a tag under these rules? However, pieces of arms don't move. Of course, neither do pieces of legs or fingers either. For example, if you were cleaved in two, Nero-san, would you not become a demon should either half be tagged? That actually happened. Oh my god, dude, the references? This was written by a real Tsukihime fan, man. In other words, since Coulter-kun is you, shouldn't this tag be valid? As a theorem, it would be Nero equals Chaos equals Coulter-kun. I see. To give a syllogism to win, you are required to tag the Chaos that is me. And my familiar Coulter is that same Chaos. Thus, if you tag Chaos, then I should become a demon. That's right. Too bad. Damn, she even used logic on Nero. Mathematics. Big brain. I cocked my head at that point. He'd accept that? I really can't understand how these scientists think. Just forget about that for the moment. As proof that Nero was now a demon, one of Nero's familiars, Deer, appeared in front of me. Fucking Eto. It didn't seem like it was going to attack me. No, he's a bro. Probably it's there to observe. Its eyes never left me. Freaky. Well, it seems like hiding in the detached building is out now. There's no idiot in the world stupid enough to hide it in front of the eyes of his hunter. Well. Since Kawaku-san and Nero are still inside the mansion, then right now the only place left to hide is in the forest. I mean, with these rules, with that technicality, Eto would just have to touch Shiki, but, you know. He'll probably played more clean than that. Spinning on a heel, I started walking. The problem is, how am I going to get rid of that familiar? Because that's like why I thought Nero would be so dangerous in this, like if he utilized them in that way, but... The problem is, how am I going to get rid of that familiar? Or so I thought, and turned back to face the detached building again. Still pretty fucked either way, with it watching him. The deer hadn't moved from in front of the building. What, not going to follow? Oh, while I was asking myself that, a black leopard appeared. Ooh, that's right. Nero has 666 familiars in total, so even if he doesn't have one familiar following each person around, he can still keep an eye on all likely places. That's fucked up, man. That's what I'm... Yeah, exactly. Because even him using them like this, like not even the tag, it would be over if he used them to tag. But even him using him like this, for him to be the first one tagged, because Kawaku's big brain, like, it's in the back. But we'll see. Arihiko might have the god hiding spot. We haven't seen him yet. It certainly is, just like Akiya said. If it weren't for the rule requiring every tag to be with the hand... right, there you go. Then this game would be over in an instant, exactly. What a pain. The most annoying guy got tagged right away. Yeah, for real. I kept running. 30 minutes later. Hiding from the eyes of the familiars, I sunk into the shadow of a tree. Accidentally, my stomach rumbled. Glancing at my watch told me it was about 11:30. Yeah, it's about lunchtime, isn't it? Well, yeah, but it's not a good time to move right now. In an attempt to conserve some energy, I leaned back against the trunk of the tree and relaxed. Right then. Shh. At that sound, I jumped up and dangerously fast. The third person? The third demon has been created. Just like before, Hisui's voice. Who was it this time? It's almost lunchtime, isn't it, Hisui-chan? Oh my god. Did she get someone because she baited them with lunch? I bet it's gonna be Arihiko. But today, neither Akiya-sama nor Shiki-sama are present. Nesan, what will you do? Everyone gets hungry after exercising. I thought I'd make something simple. After all, we've got a lot of guests today. Yeah, this is definitely lunch bait. Damn, she's smart. Soup. How disappointing, Hisui-chan. Today's lunch will be curry. Oh no. Oh no, Ciel. Oh. Yeah, I don't even need to see a sprite to know where this is going. By the way, where's Nero-san gone? Nero-san found someone hiding, so he headed outside. Ooh, he's on the hunt. Let's finish the curry before he comes... let's finish the curry before he comes back, Hisui-chan. I pulled a transceiver from my ear. No need to listen to know who was caught. We're on the same page, exactly. More importantly, I was getting concerned because I could feel something watching me from up in the trees. The someone hiding Kohaku-san had mentioned, no proof, just intuition, but as soon as I realized that was me, I started moving. Damn. It's got eyes on you. And he's coming. As I ran weaving through the trees, I couldn't get away from the gazes overhead at all. Dude, yeah, Nero, he's probably just walking after Shiki like a fucking serial killer in a horror movie. It's like Jason. Or Michael Myers or whatever. I don't know how many, but it seems like there are a lot of Nero's familiars up there. Before me, a black dog blocked my path. Move it. Damn. Holy shit. A single blade stroke killed both front legs. Even if it is just chaos, killing during a game seems a little awkward. It's only the legs so it can't move, then when it goes back inside Nero, there shouldn't be any problems. I think. Damn, Shiki? That was brutal. A bit hypocritical, huh? This ain't a game no more. That was just a second's consideration. I leapt over the dog's head and without pausing slipped quickly into the mansion. Holy fuck. So that I wouldn't encounter anyone, I rushed quickly up the stairs. Alright. Shh. The way too familiar noise of a new demon. The fourth demon has been created. Man, last time was Ciel-senpai. Who was it this time? I closed the door to my room and leaned against it. I checked the time. Currently 12:30. Alright. Oh no. I finally cornered you, Shiki-san. What? First we'll catch you with this rope. Then with Nero-san's chaos binding your legs, I can take my time tagging you. Yo. Hold it. What's that supposed to mean? Shiki-san could always kill the floor and escape downwards, and since you're in good shape, you might also attempt to jump out the window. So the first thing to do would be to stop you from moving. Well, jumping from the second story isn't unthinkable. See? Well, please, just quietly let us capture you. Nero-san, Shiki-san has agreed to your use of chaos. Like hell I'll take that. Is that so? Then with hesitation I shall summon forth... Oh, is that so? Then with hesitation I shall summon forth all my beasts that are not patrolling outdoors. Boy, I may be forbidden the soil of Genesis, but it will be fine to drag you into the heart of the screaming hell 300 beasts. Hey, I remember that bad end. Given the chance, how about becoming a part of my chaos? No, having a familiar with your mystic eyes would not be bad at all. Dude, that would be so OP. If that happened. Don't just treat people like things. So you see, Shiki-san, just stay right there. Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit. Do I get a say? Just throw that sort of thing into the garbage. Well, Nero-san, take him. Humph. Just what do you think you're doing in front of my room? Oh, shit. Dude, this is freaky, dude. Kohaku... I mean, Kohaku's acting pretty much how I expected her to, but, the fact that she has Nero to help her is so fucked up. God damn, dude. And who knows what Ciel's doing. I I did not think she would actually come out, girl. So was Akiya the one that was just caught then? I guess this is a case of acting just as expected. Too bad. Here, Akiya-sama, you're tagged. Now you're a demon too. But Nissan, why did I hear his voice? The root of that magic is this. Yo, they baited her? I have lived a long time, but a girl this tricky is rare. Yo, even he's like, damn, Kohaku got schemes, man. That's what I'm saying. I am quite odd. A tape recorder. Kohaku, when did you ever... Dude, what? That whole thing was a tape recorder? Oh my god, they baited her. Damn. Fucking Kohaku, dude. Before everyone gathered in the living room, I started a tape recording from behind the table. Shiki-san's lines seemed so easy to use, so I just edited them a little. Damn, she used fucking... Damn, maybe a cliched trick, but it's cliched because it's effective, right? That's why they're cliches. You really did it this time, Kohaku. I'm sorry. No, you're not. By the way, you too. Yes? Oh. As far as I can tell from Isui's broadcast, aren't you two surprisingly well matched? They really are, which is so funny. What a waste. Of all things, now Akiya's a demon too. Shiki stood before my eyes and spoke to the ceiling. Oh, hello. I've got to make absolutely certain not to get caught. I can't let Akiya go to anyone else. Can I ask you something? What is it, Shiki? You hungry? I'm starved. Ha ha ha, Shiki gave a meaningless little laugh. Well, that doesn't matter. There's one thing I absolutely need to ask this guy, though. Why are you in my room? He's gonna be like, oh, this was my room. Huh? What are you saying? This was originally my room. You only started living here recently. Damn, don't you remember living in a detached building? Oh, is that right? Did you not read Tsukihime? Not is that right, but that is right. Anyways, they say you can't fight on an empty stomach, so shall we eat? Shiki pulled a bag packed with sausages out of his sleeve and pulled out the Polish sausage. When did you pick that up? Right before Akiya started explaining the rules. I knew I wouldn't have time for a leisurely lunch after all, and if I wanted something I could simply carry around with me, well, there wasn't anything but these. Well, you feel free to treat this like your own house. Although I was really hoping for a nice blood pack to drink. Of course. Somehow it seems like there's an implicit truce in effect right now, yeah, I mean... Sure. So I took this opportunity to question Shiki. I don't need any of that. By the way, Shiki... Oh, I don't need any of that. By the way, Shiki, did you realize it? Ah? Realize what? Ah, damn it, the non-distinction in the names is fucking with me. Shiki shoved a red sausage into his mouth. Too many Shikis, man. This game isn't just about athletics or strength. Yeah, because that schemer Kohaku is involved. Wouldn't it obviously be a battle of wits? If the original demon had been myself or Akiya, then it would have been brute force, though. True. Yep, schemer's the right word. Then on top of it, the second demon was pretty bad. Why did it have to be Professor Nero? Here. Ah, thanks. Shiki held out the bag and I pulled out a few sausages and tossed them in my mouth. Dude, this is like that one scene in Tsukihime when they encounter each other on the street. Drinking a fucking coffee drink, just like sitting on the sidewalk and shit. Glancing at the clock, it was already past 2 o'clock. No wonder I'm hungry. In other words, this game is less a game of tag and more a sort of con game, a battle of treachery and deception. There's the title. This demon has been setting traps and tricking people for a long time. I wonder what her next move will be. Who knows? It's certain to be quite... Shiki's gaze was pointed in an odd direction, towards the floor and off to the right. Oh boy, what's next? What is it? It seems like the others have been searching the rooms one by one. This is bad. Fairly soon they'll get here. You've got X-ray vision? Nah, I can just feel their presence, that's all. By the footsteps and voices, I can tell. Well, that's useful for us. We stood. The corridor seems to be avoided at all costs. Like I said earlier, it's, weirdly wholesome. They can have this little truce now. It's cute. The corridor seems to be avoided at all costs. Which means... I never thought I'd have to imitate Arcueid. Oh, just as I placed one foot on the windowsill, a high scream echoed through the mansion. Yo. Kya! A cockroach! What an incredibly fake monotone scream, Akia. Really? Was that her? Was that her scheme? Oh my god, it's gonna get Shiki. God damn it. God damn it. Farside Shiki, no. What? Akia, wait for me. I'm coming to kill it right now. I tripped and fell on my face. Hurriedly, I got up to stop him. Idiots! Shiki, don't go. Who's the idiot? Are you going to just ignore Akia when she's in danger? You cold-hearted bastard. Cold-hearted or not isn't the issue. Akia's a demon right now, you know? So what? I'm going to go save Akia. No matter what, I will always protect Akia. In certain situations, those may be very moving lines. If your victim is obviously setting a trap, and your opponent is also a cockroach, a plainly imaginary one, is moving, that is. I place my hands on Shiki's shoulders. Dude, this is so fucking... This is so great, dude. The fucking song playing too. Look, Shiki, hands on his shoulders. I understand. I won't say anything else. In my place, do a splendid job of protecting Akia, Shiki. Yeah, see you later, Shiki. Our earlier conversation. I enjoyed it. Me too. Smiling at him, I jumped out the window to the tree. Damn, what the fuck? This is cool, man. By the time I was reaching out for the third tree, Hisui's familiar report sounded in my ears, and I sighed. Just as you'd expect from real siblings, they both got caught by the same trap. Of course, yeah, Akia with Shiki, and then Shiki with Akia. Some things don't change, man. Everyone's falling victim to their fucking stereotype, dude. Their character flaw. Nero's familiar was gone from in front of the detached building. Probably as the number of demons increased, he'd pulled them back to make himself stronger. Or maybe keeping it here was just the pain. I'll take it. I flew inside the building and I flopped down on the floor. The clock was pointing to 3 o'clock. Okay, only an hour left. I never wondered why I was getting so serious over something like this. It's like that. It's just like people watching a pillow fight can stay calm, but the ones involved get really hyped. Or something. Man, now I'm tired enough that I've started on meaningless self-analysis. Yeah, good pillow fight comparison. I don't think the demon folks are going to stay searching the mansion forever. With only an hour left, even this detached building isn't a safe place anymore. How many people are still alive anyway? Dude, this is like, this could arguably be my favorite 10 Night of Dream, honestly. I really like this one. I hadn't heard anything about Arcueid getting caught. Otherwise, there's Yumizuka-san. Besides like the lore-intensive ones, like the Crimson Moon one and the Kitty one. The Arihiko one was great. Besides those, this is like just so fun. Otherwise, there's Yumizuka-san. Oh, shit. Yeah, so we haven't heard anything about Arc, but also about Arihiko. Literally nothing about Arihiko. He's gonna win, for sure. Shh. At that familiar noise, I twitched. The sixth demon has been created. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh. Even in the daytime, this is a great vampire body. Even the basic physical strength is different from a living human. If I can just stay free for 1 more hour, then I'll split the prizes with Tono-kun. Yep, that's fine. I'll sure show them how I can get away. I mean, I even got away from that senpai after all. Okay, I like the confidence. Using her vampiric prowess. Colluding with Shiki, you know. RIP the integrity, but I dig it. I suppose you're thinking you could just jump out the window? Who's there? Oh, who is it? That's worthless. Your charming gaze will never work on me, after all. Oh, shit. Ah, you. That's right. I'm the very one that drank your blood, the one you could call your parent, Tonoshiki-sama. Oh my god, dude. This is fucked up. Dude, this is crazy. Yeah, the one who made her a fucking vampire, dude. Holy shit. Goodness, you started to grow into quite the vampire, huh? Ah, you can't run away. Don't move. This is crazy. This is like the ultimate Tsukihime fan wrote this. I can't move. Why not? Didn't I just say it? I'm basically your parents. My commands must be absolutely obeyed. You can't escape my rule. Now it would be quite troubling for you to survive this game. Unfortunately, I can't let you take the position as head of the Tono family. With myself and Akiya out, that means there's only one thing left for me to do. I'm going to make everyone a demon. Completely losing doesn't suit me. Jesus, dude. Holy fuck, okay. Isn't it sad? With that, Yumizuka-san is out, which means that the people left are me and Arguid. Hope she got fucked. That was a cool interaction, though. I like that. Wait a second. Aren't I forgetting someone? Suddenly, the vision of a certain guy floated up in my mind, and I raised my head. Uh-huh, yep. Wait. Arihiko. That's right. I hadn't heard him get called out yet. Not a thing. We didn't even see him in the beginning. He didn't even follow Shiki. Which means... when did he disappear anyway? He was definitely in the living room. But after that... I clapped my hands and everyone began to leave. Ah, a little flashback. See you later, Shiki. Tono-kun, be careful. Fuhahaha. I know this estate from end to end. You'll see, Shiki. I'll be the last one standing. Nissan, for the moment I'm going to return to my room to think. If I need to, I can always flee out my window after all. If I'm in a pinch, come save me, Tono-kun. Fare thee well, human. Next time we meet, we may be enemies. Flying outdoors, rushing up the stairs, or heading down the hallways, everyone left in their intended direction. Planning for myself, I began to think. It's about time for Kowaku-san to start chasing, so I'd better get moving too. Then, as I headed outside, I realized something and stopped. Just a minute ago, did I miss someone? Uh-huh. That's right, he wasn't there. By then, Arihiko had already disappeared. But in that case, exactly where is he? Have I just not seen him? Or considering who this is he lurking somewhere? Where would Arihiko hide? I have no idea, because he doesn't know the mansion. Like, where would a guy like him hide? It's probably on the roof, clinging to a ceiling somewhere. I don't know, somewhere dangerous and weird. We'll see though. Right then, I sensed someone outside. At once, I jumped through the shoji door and ran in the opposite direction. I ran through the trees. Oh, I remember this scene. You're so slow, Shiki. No matter how much you try, you are, after all, just a human, you know? Shiki, I don't suppose you feel like letting me go? I have no reason to let you get away. It's not like we're trying to kill each other today, so if you go quietly, it'll soon... thump. Thump. Still smiling, Shiki slowly toppled. Oh shit. Yo. She judo chopped him. From behind him, Akiya appeared, smiling at me. That was close, Nissan. Did she fucking bopped him? For us? Oh, you a real one, Akiya. Akiya, why? Dude, this blush sprite, man. Once I became a demon, I had to make sure that you remain alive, Nissan. For you, I can feel relieved letting you take over as head of the Tono family, and then, I'm a prize, too. Oh my god, because I was gonna say, like, wow, even with him as a prize, she's willing to do that, huh? I mean, it's not like she can win at this point, so... yeah, if she's a prize, then Shiki winning is a win for her, too. Wow. What's wrong, Akiya? Your face is turning red? Yeesh, you don't have to understand. Anyway, I'm your ally, so hurry up and run away. Soon other pursuers will be here. Got it. Thank you, Akiya. It was my pleasure. Is this really a fair game? I began to wonder, but if I really think about it, when playing tag against vampires, the humans need to be able to get away with almost anything. So I told myself, and cleared my doubts. You have nothing to feel guilty of. This was always going to be a fucking clown fiesta in the best way. As I resumed running, the transceiver crackled in my ear. Uh-oh. There's no way Arihiko got caught, though. No shot. It's gotta be Ark or Arihiko. Probably Ark. I don't know. Well, it looks like we finished searching the inside of the mansion. Then all that remains is the outdoors and the detached buildings. Let us split up and search. I shall look for the princess. Oh. I shall look for the princess. What about the rest of you? I'm going... Who's saying this? I'm going to look for Tono-kun. Akiya-sama and Shiki-sama have already headed outside, so let us follow them. Okay, everyone, do your best to find Arcuite-san and Shiki-san. Looks like they're gone. Oh my god, wait, what? That was painful. I'm glad no one found me, but it's a little hard to understand why not. Dude, right, so it's because he hid inside this room. How the fuck did he do that with her counting in here? With everything that's happened, you've been hiding behind the sofa for more than... Dude, I cannot. Dude, he just tiptoed behind the sofa for 5 hours. All right, that also sounds right. Okay. Because yeah, if he didn't go through there, that means he would have had to stay here or like gone through the kitchen or something, right? So that's so funny. Are you all right? Of course he's fine. Leave it to me. You knew Yadahiko would be perfectly fine even if I had to be a human chair for an entire week. It's fucking weirdo. Love this guy. I believe you would die if you did so, though. By the way, why were you hiding in such a place? Oh my god, my stomach. I gotta be real with you guys. Before I started recording this, you know, it's late. It's like 11:30 right now, at night. I went to the store and I'm like, okay, I need more water, because I did. Got a coffee drink too, you know, cold one. I went some Starbucks type shit. Also got these. Jumbo Peanut Ghost Pepper Peanut Snack. Finished these. Not a good idea. My stomach's pretty fucked right now. Anyway. Oh, that. Well, this is less a game of tag and more a game of hide and seek, so I use those techniques to win. But it's shortly hiding in plain sight. I like it, I like it. No one would ever think that someone would hide in the very place that the demon was counting, and so they blind themselves. I did not know that. Man, 5-head Arihiko, dude. The real problems with this trick are that you can't use it twice, and if you are noticed, you'll be caught right away. Yeah, that's the thing. But somehow, it looks like it went well this time. It's a classic hide-and-seek strat, for sure. Everyone is desperately searching outside. Well, anyway, since everyone went outside, I can finally get to stretch a bit. What is it, Hisui-chan? It's cool seeing these two talk. Not everyone. Oh, shit. That's right. Hisui-chan's here after all. Sorry, that was rude. No, not that. In the kitchen. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck, dude. Of course she was eating her curry this whole time. That's why. I was like, I wonder what Ciel's doing. Of course. She was still eating her bait. That she just finished. Damn, Arihiko. Flexed a little too early, buddy. A fitting end. That was good. It's been a long time since I got to eat that much curry. I see Inui-kun. Okay, tag. Now Inui-kun, you're a demon too. Get fucked, bro. Hisui-san, would you please report Inui-kun's capture? Damn, man. He was so close. Yes, I shall now begin the transmission. He could have won too, dude. Which means that currently remaining are Arcuite-san and Shiki-sama. Do your best for the remaining 10 minutes. Man, okay, who's gonna win? Shiki or Arc? I mean, Arc's a fucking monster. She's probably, like, hiding on a satellite or some shit. Even nerfed Arc is crazy, but Shiki's the pro tag, man, so I don't know. This time it seems like it really is just Arcuite and me. Then from the direction of the courtyard, I spotted Arcuite. Oh, okay, well, hey, why are you so blatantly walking around? Arcuite. Yahoo, Shiki. That's so cute. You're doing fine, it seems. Where have you been hiding? Eh? I've just been taking a nap on the roof of the mansion. Okay, yeah, she was on the roof, okay. The only ones to see me there were Nero's familiars. Why? Is it just me that feels like an idiot for all that panic running around the estate? I mean, yeah, if you could go on the roof, why the fuck wouldn't you? It's a mansion. There's gotta be some nook or cranny there that you can just plop into. You know, because even if the familiars see you, Nero still has to get up there. Not that he couldn't, but you know. So with only 10 minutes left, what are you doing here? Wouldn't it have been better to just quietly sit there spacing out on the roof? But then it would have been almost as if I hadn't participated at all. I want to run around and be chased too. I mean, fair enough. Ah, I see. I've done more than enough of that. Enough that I'd rather trade with you. Yeah? I've been watching you from up there the entire time. It's been pretty amusing. Right now, that part of myself that, without any connection to my Nanaya blood, wanted to kill Arcuine so badly was precious to me. That is so... nice. And Nanaya blood, man. Then shall I give you the pleasure of being chased, Arcuine? Oh, shit. Between Arcuine and me, a sudden gust of wind blew. No, not a wind, a giant knife. A black key! Yo, Xiao went straight to work after getting Arihiko, dude. Damn. The blade was half buried in the wall of the estate, still quivering with the force of the throw. And among all the people I know, only one uses these. Xiao-senpai. Aw, damn, in the robe. Hello, Tono-kun. It's tax collection time. Oh, shit. Senpai, that line doesn't really match your executioner's clothing. For that matter, when did you change? This church person talking about tax collection. Don't worry about the little details. Should have said it's tithe time or whatever. I don't know. Well then, with this, we'll have caught everyone. Inui-kun, take care of Tono-kun, please. Aye, sir. Tono, just give up. I'll pass. I easily dodged the charging Arihiko. Arcuine. Looks like this one doesn't intend to let me leave either. Shiki, go on ahead. But what about... Xiao's no worry. As long as I keep her in check, she can't do anything to you. Got it. But no killing, remember? I know that. This is a game after all. But you know... Arcuine's eyes started to shine. Oh my god. Aren't the black keys forbidden, Xiao? If you're going to act like that, then I too shall become just a little serious. Aw, damn, the anime face grab. Oh, the eyes! Oh, dude. Those freaked me the fuck out in Tsukihime. Dude, I cannot wait for the Suki remake or to, like, play it, man. Oh, I don't know when that'll ever be, but so much hype. And once again, with the little things I've seen, it seems like it's fucking great, so. I returned to the mansion, living room. I said that weird. The clock pointed to 3:59 p.m. Alright, so close. No matter who returns, I can at least buy that much time before getting tagged. Welcome back, Shiki-sama. I'm back, Hisui. It sounds almost like the usual conversation we have when I get back from school. It does, doesn't it? It does. Since you have returned just in time, I shall make my report in person. Arcuine-sama has become a demon. Seems like even Arcuine couldn't keep Senpai from tagging her. Just couldn't resist that fight. But also very real. Let Shiki go. That's cool. Bottom time. I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. While Xiao-sama pulled all of Arcuine's attention to herself, Akiya-sama tagged her from behind. Damn. I see. So I'm the only one left in the end, huh? No. In the end, no one remains. Eh? Even before I could ask, Hisui's hand touched my shoulder. What? Hisui? Now it's all over. What? As she said that, Hisui smiled. Her meaning slowly drifted into my brain. It was unlikely that Hisui would ever choose to touch me. On top of that, she has no reason to touch me. So that means the person in front of me isn't Hisui, but using... Oh my god. Kohaku, you did not pull this. Oh my god. Yo. But using Hisui's clothes. Kohaku? Dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this is the best Tonight of Dream. For me personally, dude. This is such... Man. This is just every Tsukihime reference and like twist and thing for each character. This is so cool. Yes, it was very close, but I just made it in time. 5 seconds remained. Oh my god. What the fuck is this song? Just as oh, the bell. Just as Kohaku nodded her head, the bell rang to announce the end of the game. Don't hear that sound often. Oh, these are the field day pictures of the Arima family. This one is one after the foot race Tono had collapsed. Oh. Dealt with this shit for a long time, man. So Shiki was a child, huh? Archie, what obvious stuff are you babbling? Any human was a child at one time. I wasn't. Ooh, I want this picture of Shiki. You aren't human, and this prize apple belongs to Kohaku-san, so don't just go taking pictures out of it. Then those 5 pictures you snuck into your pocket will be returned, right? Yo, CL. Dirty. Yeesh, you lecture people when you're acting like that yourself. I just can't let you out of my sight. That's funny. Yumizuka, stop looking so greedy. You've got your own pictures from middle school, right? But I don't have many pictures of Tono-kun. Oh. Alright, so in the end, they all get to enjoy the pictures of it. Kohaku being generous. With the... Dude, her scheming through this was so... Her pulling the switcheroo twist with her and Hisui, that is... top tier. And then the little sister is over there staring so seriously at the album. Hey, little sister, come back to Earth. Yes. What is it, Arcuite-san? She's back. You spent so long staring fascinatedly at Shiki's pictures even though you see him every day. This and that are entirely different issues. Nisan and I were apart for 8 years, so of course the records of this precious growing up would be interesting. Very cute. But isn't it nice for you? Since Kohaku won, you can see them anytime. But I'd have to ask Kohaku every time I did, which is just a little bit annoying. Well, I suppose I can settle for that as a compromise. I am one of the losers, after all. There you go. Kohaku did win. Akiya, stop looking just at Shiki's pictures. Look at mine, too. The precious pictures of your real brother growing up. But they're all pictures of your prison cell. Oh my god. Yeah, man, like... Cause, like, OG Tonoshiki, he really got the shit end of the stick, man. Just fucking, like... To be the one that Roa's, like, soul went into... On top of being a Tono with the inversion impulse. Like, he was so fucked, man. Yeah, super pity him. Well, this is rather scary. The background doesn't change at all, only the pictured person is growing. Jeez, dude, that is so fucked. And then they're all the same peace sign pose, making it look like some sort of ghost photo. Peace sign pose. Did you take these, Kohaku-san? I, too, am the owner of a photo album. What you got, Nero? The pictures are all of all the familiars I've absorbed in the past. That is... oddly cute. Look as much as you please. Those captured inside are all unusual creatures and rare beasts, making this a valuable book. That's actually really fucking cool. If that was released as some, like, official shit, like some official Type Moon shit, I would buy that. It's cute as fuck though. What the fuck? He has pictures of all his familiars. Like this one is Lobo, and this one is Coulter. I especially like him. Wow, that guy's album has a handle on the front. Damn. Although if he hadn't explained, it would just look like a book of animal pictures. Twitching Animal Land. Are there all 666 in here? Not at all. There are also mementos from those who died in there, so there are well over 1,000. Oh my god. Additionally, those that became undead don't photograph well. I have absorbed over 1,000 beasts. At the same time, there are some paintings in there too. Dude, why? Oh my god. We need more Nero content, man. I love this guy. He's been utilized so well in these like joke ones. They really are. Nero, you can paint? Watching the others out of the corner of my eye, sat on the sofa talking to Isui. Oh man, dude. Her face looked very interested in the photos, but at the same time she seemed too tense and so was staying away. Ah, well, she can look at the album later. And then to be done in by Hisui. And the old-fashioned twin trick, too. A classic. I'm very sorry, Shiki-sama. About 30 minutes before the game ended, Nessan suggested it, and so we switched places. Well, there was no rule against using disguises, so it's fine. And besides, I was the one that let my guard down there at the very end of it all, which hurts. Regrettable, Shiki-sama. Yeah. Ah, that reminds me. Where did our Victor Kuwaku-san go anyway? Oh yeah, she's not here. I was expecting a side with her, but okay. Do you know Hisui? I spotted Nissan heading to the courtyard a little while ago. Probably she went outside to cool down a little. Well, we gotta go see her now. Okay. Then I'm going to follow her. I stood up from the sofa. To have a little one-on-one with the winner. Who's now the owner of several... the owner of Coulter, of Shiki, of Akiya, of Seven, of Nanatsu Yoru. Oh my goodness. Of Shiki's, the photo album of Shiki, of a good music album, I assume. Goddamn. As I entered the courtyard, I saw Kuwaku-san sitting in the chair with her eyes closed. It was just like Hisui said, she came out here to cool off. Since it was already dark outside, the breeze was refreshingly chilled. Ah, Shiki-san. What is the matter? Noticing me as I drew near, Kuwaku-san opened her eyes and stood. Nothing, I just thought I'd talk a bit. That okay? Of course, I don't mind at all. What did you wish to talk about? Although to tell the truth, there wasn't really any topic I had in mind. Today was the first time in a while I've done so much running around. I'm rather tired. Were you and the others like that way back when, too? I mean, using the entire estate. Well, if you mean playing wherever we wanted, then yeah, but we were little kids back then. There wasn't any running around all over the place like we did today. And then back then, the game was a lot simpler. Just run, and if the demon catches you, you're out. That was all. Sometime in the middle today, the goal mysteriously changed. Yeah. Back then, no one made any curry in the middle of the game. That was so good. Man, there were so many good moments in this, man. What the fuck? That's true. But it didn't seem like I could win with a straight-up fight. But I'm glad. In the end, even Hisui-chan got to play. That's... Could you really call that playing? I don't know, but if she accepts it as such, that's fine. Ah, that's right. Here, I'm returning this. And Kuwaku-san... that's right, here, I'm returning this. And Kuwaku-san pulled a knife out from her sleeve. The handle had Nanaya carved on it. My knife. Ciel-san's 7th scripture and Akiya-sama's master of the Tono family for a day I'm also giving back. Oh, okay. Even if I kept them, I have no way to use them. And Shiki's prize of Akiya? It's very tempting, but the consequences are frightening, so I'll give up on that. Smart. But for you, Shiki-san, I'd like to have dating privileges at least once. Aw, there you go. I don't mind that at all. And for that reason, I'm out. No, I'm glad neither Akiya nor one of the others won. In Arcuite's case, she really might drag me back to the Millennium Castle with her. Probably. I wish that happened in one of her endings, goddammit. When she left. The rest of the prizes, though, I will happily keep. Your childhood photos, for example, are wonderful. Aww. Just so cute, man. I can feel my face falling into a troubled expression. Knowing that there's an album of my pictures in Kuwaku-san's room. Somehow it's difficult to calm down. Very warm and fuzzy. Anyway, shall we return? Without the guest of honor, I'm sure everyone is worried. That's true. And if we're here too long, we'll freeze. Then as Kuwaku-san and I stood together to return indoors. Woo! Oh god, what's happening now? In the distance, I could hear a dog's howl. Oh. To bring a classic back. A woo! Unconsciously, I looked up. A wild dog. Ah, that's Nero-san's familiar, Coulter-kun. Oh, she didn't mention Coulter. Did she keep Coulter, I guess? Huh? Oh, you know, things have been pretty stirred up lately. So I told Akiya-sama, why don't we get a guard dog? And this was just perfect. Nice. Poor Nero, with 665 beasts now. I unthinkingly turned back to the courtyard. No, certainly Kohaku-san had never said a word about returning that. You're intending to make that Black Beast our guard dog? Yes, as reliable as he is. Soon we'll have to go buy some ham for him to eat. Reliable, she said. Do you really understand, Kohaku-san? That's a war dog and a familiar, you know? The Tono Mansion already has a rather bad reputation, but when you start keeping that around, what sort of rumors will there be? Shiki-san, if you keep standing there, you'll catch a cold. At Kohaku-san's call, I returned to myself. I mean, it sounds great to me, man. Nero's gotta get him a new dog, though. Poor guy. Yeah, okay. I'm coming. Turning quickly, I headed indoors. Woo! As my back, Culture-kun raised a lonely howl to the moon. Aw. Hey, he's like separated from all the beasts. That's kind of sad. And from Nero. Damn. Poor Coulter. Did you have fun? That's the best. That is the most important question. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. That's good. Then Kohaku-san, of all the things you got, which one makes you the happiest? Memories of playing tact. Oh, man. Memories of playing together with everyone. Yeah, this one's my favorite. Hands down. It's my favorite. Ten out of 10. 10 out of 10. That was a genuine treat to play. That was cool. I'm already a sucker for anything that gives attention to Kohaku, especially in this game. But of course, we had the wonderful everyday moments with everyone as well, and we had those with like every character, and it was great. And the different side stories targeting everyone. But of course, for Kohaku to get that, to be included in that as well, because besides the whole like picture of Shiki and Akiya, there were some other things in the game as well, other scenes. I'm sure more than I remember. The Chinese dress one was so ridiculous. There's a like Kohaku, the fucking quiz thing. That was hell. So, you know, there was the syringes. Oh my god. So yeah, there was Kohaku stuff, but like to focus on this aspect of it, like that attention of her happiness, for her to get to play finally, to have like everyone here in such a crazy and hilarious way, and to end on like that wholesome note. Dude, I legit got emotional. The transition in her sprite and seeing what she said at the very end felt like the end of her route, man. Like I felt it in my eyes. I was like, oh, you know, just washed over me. That was tight. Whether it be love or morals, Duck Mongoose looks cool, doesn't it? Okay. Start game. We got the last 10 nights of Dream, Dawn. Then we're going to be doing the fun thing up there. I'm going to see if I can get the one scene and the thing that I was suggested to check out. I guess the Len one and the Hisui one. I'll check those out. And whether we get those or not, I'll see what I get in graphics mode for completing everything, I assume. So, yeah. Let's check out Dawn. Written by the author of the Overlord light novels. So, here we go. A dark road, a quiet park, the plunging silver light of the moon, the white moon in the sky, a gasp of wonder. A very large, very fast. Something was chasing me. Oh god. Oh, this might get spooky. Alright, I'm gonna raise my microphone. I'm gonna use the Doki Doki strat. Actually, let me go use the bathroom before I do while recording, so I'll be right back. Alright, I am much less statistically likely to piss my pants now. Let's continue. Before my eyes, resentfully shattering the dark, was a shape blacker than the night itself. No time to understand. Just a sudden gust of wind, that's all it felt like. The world suddenly seemed to spin. I could see the moon hanging in the sky. Suddenly it was chipped. I let out a scream. Red moon. Why? Cold. Eerie moon. I saw the moon so large as if it were leaning over me. Scared. Going to swallow me. I could hear the sounds of water. Sounds of a lake quietly spreading across the earth. Sinking into the water. Dark. Sinking into that lake. Cold. Ah, the moon is so red. Red moon. In a black world. I was dreaming. In a dream from which I could not awaken, I dreamt. Holy fuck, alright, that set the tone right away. Dude, the feel immediately terrified me. Okay, I slowly awoke. Near my pillow, I could hear the rhythmical tick, tick, tick of a clock announcing its existence to the world. A look showed me that it was a few minutes past midnight. I wonder why I woke up. It's not something to brag about, but I'm one of those people who, once they get to sleep, don't wake until morning. Even so, since I did wake up in the middle of the night like this, it wouldn't be strange if something was wrong. Or maybe I just felt something happen. I sat up. The pale moonlight shining in through the window illuminated the room. A familiar room. There was nothing unusual. Konoshiki's room was the same as always. Wow. I suppose so. But what was this urgency boiling inside of me? My throat was rasping dry as if I had gone for days without a drop of water. A pounding deep behind my eyes. My pulse raced. My body's temperature suddenly seemed to rise. I stood up and walked to my desk. I opened the top drawer, and there was a knife sitting there. Nanatsuya, 7 nights. Only that carved into the handle of the solid, unadorned switchblade. In the series of events 6 months ago, I had protected my life with this knife. Ah, interesting. I wiped away the dust and picked it up. It was cool the way it did that for those 2 lines. It fit perfectly. Almost as if it were an extension of my hand, as if it had no weight at all. The feeling of the knife helped calm me. Something is happening tonight. My experience told me that. However, it's not something a normal person like me needs to worry about, right? But for some reason I had awoken, and I couldn't stop feeling like there was an important reason for that. Dude, the suspense. I shifted the knife in my hand a few times, then, gripping it tightly, I aimed for the entrance, for the terrace, and began to walk. The thin curtains of the window opened and, prickling my skin, the crimson moon, a black world like a dark lake. Oh, there it is. It is certainly a crimson moon. Oh, the perfect roundness of the full white moon. I opened the window and let the cool, fresh air of summer flow in. Okay, it's summer. The stagnant air inside flowed out. I took a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. I calmly looked up at the sky. The white moon. A very unpleasant feeling. Almost as if something was broken. Like the moon floating the night sky, there was an emptiness in my heart. I clicked my tongue at the reasonless unease that was born in my chest. Then I went out onto the terrace and jumped. Whoa. The wind rumbled behind me with my passage. Unfortunately, with the strength of my legs, it was difficult to leave the Tono estate in one bound. It was easiest to leave by the front door, but then either Hisui or Kohaku, one of them might be there, then Akiya would find out. Even their names. Like, I get it with Shiki, but just funny. I think even Akiya's name was written like this in Makihisa's journal. But I think this is just straight up accenting them. Alright. If that happened, then she'd have something to say to me at breakfast time. If possible, I'd like to avoid that. Because it's not good to worry my little sister too much. So I used the branches of the surrounding trees as stepping stones and headed for the wall. I knew where all the security cameras were located, but getting to the wall without being seen required a rather large detour. Sometimes living in a mansion with such large grounds is really a pain. Finally, I saw the wall. This wall, seeming almost as if it was built high enough to cut off the estate from the surrounding world, wasn't something I liked much. It always feels too gloomy. It really did cut you off from the whole world in that Thanatos flower one. Jesus, I leapt over the rampart-like walls. My breath was not short in the slightest. just then. Yeah, let's see what the fuck is going on here, man. Oh, I felt my heart contract and my pulse race. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. The beating multiplied. Oh boy, 20, 50, 100. Man, I don't think I've seen this in a long time. It was as if there were countless hearts within my body that had just begun beating. No, it's probably just the ringing in my ears. Because multiple hearts beating forth in chorus just couldn't be real. I dissolved into heaving gasps. What is going on? Oh, this. Haha. They even used this in, I forget which PV it was. Was it PV2? For the remake? And, yeah. Impatience, unease, fear, and their ilk ruled me, spreading through my body as if carried by my arteries. It felt as if some unknown person had stolen control of my body from me. But even so, my mind was calm. The hand I thrust out to keep from falling resounded surprisingly loudly against the wall, I thought, and wondered if I might have hurt myself. Jesus. My vision twisted. Pure red. A crimson world, as if a child had run wild with red paint. Pure red. Dude, we're about to find out Crimson Moon got incarnated in Ark or something. Closed, dyed black, watery world. That was the view spread before me. I looked around and the world had completely changed. Just a moment ago, I had been standing next to the Tunnel Estate, but now it looks like an alley in downtown, although I don't know of any red-dyed alleys. Right then I noticed it. For a moment I didn't understand what it was. After all, it was dark, and it wasn't any shape I'd guess. But the main reason was that I didn't want to admit what it was. Because recognizing what it was would be bad for my mental health. My ability to accept it was probably low. But I soon understood. My mind quickly recovered. In times of conflict and crisis, the higher your ability to recognize and accept things, the greater your chance of survival. Because of that, and the many times that I had towed the line of death, my ability to recognize and accept was far better than normal people. Yeah, I would say so. But this time, that was a bitter gift. What is he seeing? What is it? Filling the air around me was the scent of fresh blood. Well, that's not uncommon for this place. But it was a mass of flesh. Oh my god. We Sayanouta right now. A minced, squashed, torn, smashed, dissolved. Utterly destroyed. Human. Well, actually, not too unlike the scenes he has seen here before, but in places something white stuck out. Pink organs were scattered all about. Something gray had splattered from a round thing that looked like it might have been a head. Ugh. Brain matter? Dragging something thread-like behind it, a ping-pong-sized ball had rolled along the ground. And it wasn't the right volume for one human either. Ugh. Fucking eyeball. It was an atrocious, giant mass of flesh that was more than any person could bear to see. Ugh. Something burned in my throat. Just a heap of flesh and a bunch of parts. Oh boy. Telling someone to endure this would be a horrible thing. These incomprehensible to normal minds, dead bodies. As if seizing my throat had burned into my eyes. That pure red. Drip, drip, warm blood still fell. A sniff filled my nostrils with the unique scent of blood. Did I do that? Did I kill them and turn them into that strange thing? I sure hope not. I had no memories between the Tunnel Estate and here. Like blinks coming from a broken projector. So, did I do this during that gap? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Not this again. It should have been impossible. This isn't a deed that humans could do. To tear someone apart like that. That's not something a normal human could do. But then, why are my hands dripping blood? Oh, no. It's a safe bet the blood on these hands is blood from those bodies. God damn it. Clip, clop. Oh, it's 7. Footsteps. They cleared my thoughts. Is it alright to be seen here? I don't know whether I did this or not, but being seen here would be bad. I looked around me. But this was a dead end. No place to run, no place to hide. Unable to think of anything, I just waited and watched for that person to see me. At last, the footsteps grew louder, and the approaching person stepped out into the moonlight and revealed herself. Ah. The clip-clop of her fucking church combat boots, whatever the fuck. A woman, body wrapped in dark clothing. Her age appeared fairly close to my own. When she looked at me, I saw a somewhat intimate expression on her face. Does this woman not see the dead bodies? Oh, do you not know her, Shiki? Well, no, she couldn't. If she was a normal person, then there was no way she could stand before bodies like this and have an expression like that. And then, in front of a man with blood-drenched hands. It's been a while, Tono-kun. She spoke to me in a friendly voice. Oh? Been a while? Huh? I knew I sounded idiotic even as I spoke. My, Tono-kun, surely you haven't forgotten me. You're really quite cold, aren't you, Tono-kun? Forgetting about me in just 6 months. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is post-Suki, it's post-Tsukihime shit. But what's up with Shiki's memory? Tono? That's right, that's my name. Is it really? That's right. Tono-shiki knows this girl. Xiao-senpai? There you go. She smiled. That's right, Tono-kun. Senpai, hadn't you returned to the Vatican? Yes, I was at the Vatican until yesterday, then my superiors ordered that. Here, her lips twisted as if about to say something distasteful. Oh boy. Yeah, whatever's going on here, she's on business for it. Tono-kun, are you still with her? Her? Yes, Arguide Brunstad, Princess of the True Ancestors. Who? Yeah? I thought so. Since it seemed like she had not returned to the Millennium Castle, nor does she seem to be hunting down the remaining dead apostles, my superiors became a little uneasy about what she was doing. So I'm here representing the burial agency to keep an eye on her. Okay. Dude, if this is some crazy shit like Crimson Moon incarnating or something, like achieving its goal, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. But Xiao-senpai looked around and shook her head. Gotten dragged into more trouble, Tono-kun? Huh? This is impressive. Amazing destructive power. Was she the one that did this? Huh? Humans couldn't do this. Just look. Over there is a human arm, torn cleanly off. With just human strength, this is impossible. Anything that could do this is not human. Xiao-senpai looked at me. There was nothing gentle in those eyes now. Her cold gaze, sharp enough to kill, speared me. Feeling that piercing gaze, I gulped. Tono-kun, was she the one that did this? Was it Arguide? Or was it a different dead apostle? If you know anything, please tell me. Sorry, I only just got here myself, so I don't know anything. I see. Well, if you say that, then I'll believe you. She put on a thinking expression as she passed in front of me and drew near to the pile of flesh. Spotting something, she squatted and picked up some rod-like object. You dropped this, Tono-kun. In Xiao-senpai's hand was a knife. Oh my god. This is your treasured knife, isn't it? Yeah. I took the knife from her. Is it all bloody? The blood was untouched by blood. Okay. Well, there you go. And yeah, with the arms being ripped off. Like, yeah, that is not Shiki's work, so... no fear there. However, when I took it, the handle was stained red. I see. Aren't you hot in that coat? Wait, what coat is he wearing? Is he wearing the swag coat? I was wondering, Tono-kun, aren't you hot in that coat? Looking a little surprised, she pointed at my coat. Certainly, most of the time you wouldn't wear a black trench coat in the summer. What? Alright, there is a storyline here with how Shiki's hands got bloody, and he was holding his knife, but he's not the one who killed these people, so something else happened before this. Where Shiki got a little fucked up or something, but But I guess it's not his blood, so he must have... Maybe he fought whoever did this, if it is Ark, if that's what's going on here. But, yeah, I don't know. Memory gaps and all that. Also, a trench coat. The next question would be whether I have any fashion sense at all. And since the front was sealed tight, it must look quite warm. But I wasn't as hot as she might think. It's true that an Aloha shirt wouldn't look right on you, Tono-kun, but even so, a trench coat at this point in summer? Dude, I better get Aloha shirt Shiki in Type Lumina, I swear. Yeah. In my response, Ciel Senpai just sighed. Tono-kun, she's a true ancestor, so she'd be fine with just a shirt even in the chill of midwinter. But you're human, you don't need to force yourself to match her. Interesting. Yeah. She looked around again. Looks like I'm going to need to discuss this incident with her. Tono-kun, you know where she is, right? No, dunno. I'm not going to pick a fight as soon as we meet. Right now I'm sufficiently grown up, after all. No, I really don't know. Is that so? Yeah. Okay, I got it. I'll search for her myself. Tono-kun, you should probably get away from here soon. I'll be taking down the barrier. Oh, yeah. Well then, Tono-kun, when this incident is taken care of, I'll see you again. This incident, dude, we gotta see what's going on here, man. So, with my thoughts, we'll see. With that, Ciel Senpai spun on her heel and walked off. Because we know from the Crimson Moon thing, the only thing, or the big thing keeping Ark from really succumbing to that, like to get to that point, is Shiki. To be like inhabited by a Crimson Moon. So, I don't know, big assumptions on my part. You know, we'll see. With that, Ciel Senpai spun on her heel and walked off. But with all this Red Moon stuff being said, you know, that's what's got me thinking this in the first place. I also started walking. First, I needed to wash my hands, then return to the mansion. That's right. My life as Tonoshiki is waiting for me. Tonoshiki? Is that my name? Suddenly, my sight shook. All the strength seemed to flow from me, as if something had stolen control of my body. As if someone other than myself was moving it. Oh boy. I wonder if I called out now, would she hear me? Ah. If I collapse here, my coat would be soaked with blood. So I thought, then. Oh my goodness. My gaze twisted. I like the style of writing. Like the pace of the text, the non-capitalization. Creates a feel in itself. I think it's cool. I am still dreaming. Like it was like poetic in the first part. I awoke. A park bench. That was the first thing I thought when I opened my eyes. I was lying on a park bench. Oh boy, another gap. Oh jeez. I sat up. There was no one nearby. The park was wrapped in darkness with only the occasional lamppost lit. Other than that, the only light was that which poured from the heavens and pierced the eyes. The red. Moonlight. I was uncomfortable, but gazing at my surroundings was unpleasant. I stood and looked around again, but I could hear nothing but the chirping of insects. So this is the park at night. I glanced at my hands. It's like he's going to Naya Terminator mode at this crazy shit going on. There was no trace of blood, nor any on my coat. As if to say that seeing those dead bodies was just a dream, all signs of blood were gone from my body. That's right, that was just a dream. It was nothing but a dream, and I realized that there was something in my pocket. I pulled it out. It was a knife, handle smeared with something crimson. Proof that it was no dream. It really happened. But even if that was reality, what reason do I have to be afraid? That Ciel Senpai person said it, right? That wasn't something done by a human. And then the only weapon I have had no blood upon its blade. Right. I didn't do anything. I sighed in relief. It may be rude to those who died, but to me, the fact that it wasn't me that killed them is more important. Anyways, I'm not a murderer. I sat on the bench. What should I do now? Well, first I should go home, but what after that? Avenge those people? Out of the question. I had no confidence that I would survive taking on something that could kill people like that. Probably it'd be best to just stay in the mansion waiting for this storm to pass. Being a hero like that just isn't in character for me. I'm just one of those little people that takes care of themselves first. Ugh. With a grunt like some old geezer, I stood. The night sky was beginning to brighten. It must be almost 4 a.m. Even if I go straight home, will I be able to make it into bed without meeting anyone? Shiki! Someone called. I looked in that direction at what had arrived without me noticing. A woman stood there. Oh, here we go. Well, wearing white clothes with golden hair down to her shoulders. Crimson eyes. Smiling a bright smile at me. A beauty. You don't see people this beautiful often. That earlier Ciel Senpai was good looking too, but she couldn't compare to this woman. What shining beauty. Even other women must admire it. She's pretty great. Something wrong, Shiki? Dangerous. This one is dangerous. Ah, you see that? Arcueid? What? She smiled at me. A winning, warm smile. It shone purely with all the joy she felt for her life. I felt horribly jealous. Then, Arcueid's smile froze. You're not Shiki? I shivered as if some fever filled my body, and at that moment my body jumped. Oh, fuck. I leapt backwards. That one leap opened the distance between myself and Arcueid by almost 30 meters. Holy shit. But even so, my shaking didn't stop. My body knew it was still well within her attack radius. Who are you? Crimson eyes. Filled with unnatural power, they glared at me. I felt as if a spear of ice had been thrust through my spine. So it's not Arc, so it's Shiki? What the fuck is... What's fully going on here? Danger. My life was in danger. I could feel my death drawing closer. What are you? The air around her seemed to change. Almost as if wrapped in flames, waves seemed to rise in the air around her. I stiffened. Bloodlust. Striking out from Arcueid, a strong bloodlust. A lethal anger. If I'm exposed to this for even a few more seconds, I'll go mad. But there was nothing I could do. I could think of no way to run and no way to fight. My thoughts just stumbled in empty circles. Yet glaring at me with her dreadful, killing gaze, she began to walk forward. One step, then another. A distance of a mere 30 meters would take no longer than a breath for her, but she continued her deliberate pace. Yeah, she's unsure. Oh my god, what is going on? Ah! I let loose a howl. There was no way I could oppose this enemy and survive. His flesh would be pulverized. Just an overwhelming difference in strength. Like an elephant and an ant, that impossible to overcome difference in strength is before me. Scared. This was unplanned for. I don't want to die again. My coat shook. What is this in the coat? It's like, of course it makes me think of Nero, but it's like, what is going on? Eh? Arcueid sounded surprised. From within my coat, oh my goodness. Well, speak of the devil. 666 and all that. 3 black beasts jumped forth. What the fuck? How the fuck? Is Shiki possessed by Nero? What is this? How do we get his coat? Like with the beasts and everything. Like what the hell? The chaos? We have it? Yo. Black beasts. Those 3 black dogs were blown away by a single swipe of Arcueid's slender hand and dissolved into a pile of something like black mud. There was no further pursuit from Arcueid. Instead, those crimson eyes stared warily at me. For me, that was quite convenient. But just what was that? Those black animals. And it felt like they jumped out of my body. As if my body was entirely composed of those monsters. Dude! He's just straight up Nero. What the fuck? What? What is going on? Yet there were still things I didn't understand. Those dogs were enough to make even a monster like this Arcueid cautious, even though she destroyed them with one strike. Nero Chaos. So you still exist. What the fuck? This is like a remnant of him in Shiki or something? Narrow Chaos. Who's that? Also, I appreciate the translation just straight up making it narrow instead of the spelling that gives me a stroke every time I read it. And still exist, isn't that a strange thing to say? Ignoring my confusion, Arcueid continued to mutter. Truly you are the dead apostle who bears the name of Chaos, to survive even Shiki's eyes of death perception. Or was that a spare body? Ooh, some Toko shit. Did you prepare a reserve body before you fought with us? Narrow Chaos, dude, are you kidding me? Yo, are we getting some retcon shit? I know this is technically a fan submission, but it's in the game, goddammit. Narrow Chaos, Black Beast. Something unpleasant filled my brain. Endless memories, or rather fragmentary images. A patchwork of lost still frames. No, this is dangerous. I'm Tonoshiki, that's enough for me. Don't remember. If I remember then, I'll die. Dude, this is... But is that okay? Back then I was weak, but this time it's different. Our surroundings shimmered. Oh yeah, with Roa taken care of? Ooh, laddie. Oh boy, the air near me suddenly felt cooler. No, it really was becoming colder. As if what she was imagining was becoming real. Yo. Like Marble Phantasm shit? It's true that I cannot kill you myself, but I can keep you from going anywhere until I bring Shiki here. The air around me suddenly froze solid, or so I thought. Huh? Arcueid gave another dumbfounded gasp. She sounded as if she put her full strength into that attack, only to have it fail. Surely you haven't begun to approach true chaos. The overwhelming bloodlust began to fade. With a low rumble, countless more black beasts flew from within my coat. Or did she say that? Oh, fuck. At the same time, I turned and ran. I could hear Arcueid shouting behind me, but I had neither the time nor the need to pay attention. Dude, what the fuck? This is cool. I don't know why this happened. I mean, Arcueid pretty much said the possibilities, like a fragment of him, like a spare body or a reserve body. Like, what the fuck? For him to still exist? But she's saying, like, till Shiki gets here. So she's straight up saying that this who exists here is, like, not Shiki. So is it a possession or not? Maybe she just... I mean, she's not omniscient. She wouldn't know, like, what the fuck, how exactly this happened. But anyway, we'll keep going. This is cool, though, because I love Narrow. So I just ran for my life. What a crazy concept. The sun was so bright. I was walking. Not anywhere in particular. Just wherever my legs happened to carry me. What the fuck? After I ran away from Arcueid, I was wandering aimlessly. Into the daylight? Oh my god. I wonder where to go. I wonder where I should be going. It's been wandering for a while. I am not Tonoshiki. Dude, yeah. Then am I the one called Narrow Chaos? Dude, what? That's so crazy. Like, to not even realize. I really did kill the people back there. That beast, as that black beast, I was able to kill people in such a gruesome way. The black beast. The black beast. There's something I've forgotten. Something very important. All attempts at remembering fail, as if I was trying to put spilled water back in its cup. As if every rising memory was sinking in a sea of memories again. I opened the front of my coat. The dim light outlines a body that looks constructed. It feels elastic to the touch. Dude. Quite unlike human skin, this seemed more like soft rubber. This is not a human body. Dude, he's... Oh my god. We're just straight up Narrow. But, like, incarnated again. Made to, like, be feigned as Tonoshiki? I mean, we have his body. Am I no longer human? Certainly not with this body. Even though I hardly had time for it, I couldn't help but laugh. I walked past students in school uniforms on the way to club activities. I walked past people on the way to work. I just gave them a fleeting cold glance in passing. Did I have any allies in this world? Without memory. Hunting people. A monster. The sun was so bright. I felt like the sunlight itself was stealing away my strength. But where could I relax? A hotel? Don't go to a hotel, Esnero. A deserted house? The park? Where would I be safe then? I remembered. Huh. Safest place in the world. Yamase. Yamase read the nameplate before the house. A normal house, a normal neighborhood. Interesting. I passed through the gate. I tried the doorknob, but of course it was locked. So I picked up the potted plant that sat next to the entranceway and pulled out the key that lay beneath it. Ah, hiding the key in a place like that. Truly careless. It should be hidden somewhere a little more subtle. Even though there's nothing valuable, they really should take at least that much care. Never can tell when a murderer might come sneaking in. So funny how he named all the places that hotel slaughter, park slaughter, deserted house. I was thinking, is this where that is? But no, he's saying people live here. I slid the key into the lock and turned. But I'm guessing this was one of his safe houses. Click. The sound of the door unlocking. He probably killed the fucking family or something. I turned the knob and slid inside. The house returned to silence. It didn't feel as if anyone was in the building. I casually strolled in. I'm home. No response. So funny. Of course. This house's residents had already left. If they hadn't, there'd be no need to put out an extra key, would there? In a house with just a mother and child, then obviously the mother would already have left for work by this hour. I'm home. Smiling at my own silliness, I looked around. This is fucked now. This is creepy. So what should I do now? I started to think then. I'm hungry. Oh my god, he's going full narrow. I need nourishment soon. The strength of my flesh is growing weaker. I felt my heart contract and my pulse race. Because yeah, dude, when we saw these lights earlier, I wasn't entirely sure. But one of my guesses for when I saw this before was straight up with Nero. Back in the near side. Like when Shiki was like taken inside him and he saw all this shit inside Nero. Like that was it. That was the first clue. Holy fuck. My pulse raced. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. The beating multiplied. Yeah, all the heartbeats. It's all the beats, dude. That's crazy. 20, 50, 100. This time I knew what those heartbeats were. The heartbeats of those black beasts that I'm made of. I opened the front of my coat and I could see countless red eyes floating in the black rubbery surface. Countless starving eyes, imploring me second by second to give them their chance to come forth. An incredible strong entreaty filled my head. My gaze began to twist. No, my consciousness began to vanish. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. If it happens here, then when this house's residents return, the chance of meeting those black beasts is too high. Beneath my clothes, my body twitched and bulged. Frantically controlling it, I headed to the kitchen. Dude, this is fucked, dude. Oh my god. Dude, get out of here. This poor family. Oh my god. Marshalling my fading mind, I spotted the refrigerator. The Yamase family's proud purchase. The giant fridge that once each week is filled with all the food for the family, specially bought at the store for just that purpose. I opened it. I pulled out some raw meat and shoved it against my body. Oh my god, feeding the beast. With a slurp, it was sucked in. I could hear chewing sounds. I pushed more meat against my body and again it was sucked in. Holy fuck, man. Nero really was a monster, dude, obviously. But just like, even just getting a glimpse at the nature of just like how he probably lived exactly like this. The hunger that ate at him and how he sought nourishment for it. I mean, he was a fucking monster, dude. But to get a glimpse at that through this is so crazy. Oh my god. About the time all the food in the refrigerator was gone, my hunger finally stopped. For some reason, I was very sad. Closing my coat, I directed my legs up the stairs to the second floor. Don't go there. I don't need to know. A step forward. This is where he finds out he already killed them or something. A step forward. My body was struck by draining exhaustion. Step, step. Another step. At the top of the stairs were the doors to 2 rooms. Michael's room. And then Akemi's room. Dude, this is so fucked. 2 cute nameplates, names written cleanly in hiragana, hung on the doors. I stood before the door labeled as Maiko's. I gulped. For some reason, I knew I shouldn't open this door. Probably it'd be best to turn around and just walk away. But I knew that I needed to open it. I stood staring for a moment then. Opened the door. Oh my god. Inside was a neat and tidy room. A pink carpet and a bed adorned with cute dolls. Feels like a girl's room. I entered the room. My sight began to shake dizzily. I wanted to leave as soon as possible. There was something I needed to do here. For myself. The room condition. Something about it really bothered me. It was too tidy. It was as if there wasn't anyone who actually used the room, but it got cleaned anyway. I'm saying, dude, as if to be ready for its occupant's return at any time. I glanced into the trash can. As I expected, there was nothing inside. It was just collecting dust. A dusty trash can. There could be only one reason for that. This room wasn't being lived in. I turned to the desk. I picked up a notebook. Supposed to be cute, maybe. Think you already ate here, buddy, if you know what I mean. In rounded letters, the contents of classes were neatly copied. From just this one notebook, I could grasp the personality of the room's inhabitant. I hate this so much. I fucking hate this. Then I noticed an unadorned picture frame. I reached out to pick it up, then froze. This emotion. This is terror, huh? Just looking at that frame awoke a deep, binding terror. It stopped me from doing anything, but there was only one thing I could do. Sucking in a deep breath, I gathered my courage and reached out to the frame. The picture in that frame looked to be a family picture. A woman who seemed to be the mother and two girls. Two girls. One girl with long hair, and one more girl, very similar to the long-haired girl, but with short hair. Happily smiling. The mother looking on, smiling gently. Ah, that's right. Pita-pata, it crumbled. I was gonna say pita-pata. Havadiad. My dream crumbled. I returned the picture to the desk and then pulled a photo album off the shelves. The records of two girls growing up. I hate this so much, man. This is good horror writing. Let me just say. Jesus. Felt so happy, as if the two of them were a single set, fit into a single picture. What is this feeling in my heart? My head shook. My gaze turned red. Then the world broke. Oh my god. Run! I heard that shout from somewhere. What was that about? I looked around, but I didn't see anything happening. But somebody seemed to be in danger. That voice seemed quite tense, not at all joking. Probably running from you, buddy. If that's true, then I should go help. Yeah, people should help each other. I'm a black belt in karate, after all. Against a knife, then I'm pretty sure of myself. Today was special, after all. In that silver-lit park, I moved quickly towards that voice. Black belt in karate. Is it gonna be them? This body is all cracked. My nourishment has been quite insufficient. A quiet voice. A different person than before. Conveniently, it seems something nutritious has arrived. Don't! With heavy, rhythmical footsteps, some huge black thing ran towards me. It looked like some black beast. Ah! As my scream escaped, the wind slashed by my face. My vision tumbled. A deep red puddle was spreading. Dude, did he see it from their perspective? Oh my god. My clothes were drenched in something cold. Even though I knew I needed to flee, my body wouldn't move. Like this, my clothes will be stained all red. My favorite clothes that my little sister gave me for my birthday. Oh my fucking god, he's seeing it from their perspective. How he already killed them. I knew it, dude. I fucking knew it. Oh my god, I hate this. I wonder if it'll come out in the wash. What do I do if it doesn't? Maybe I should take them to the cleaners first. Maybe. I can feel something dragging me. Stop, I don't want my clothes to tear. It may not bother her, but it would bother me. Dude, In the sky, a pure red moon. As if my eyes were filled with blood, a pure red moon. I like the white moon, but I hate this red moon. Crunch, bite, tear. Rip, chew, swallow. Ah, I feel a little sleepy. But I need to get home. Today is my sister's birthday. I need to finish getting her present ready. Dude, fuck this shit, dude. Fucking hate. Dude, this is like when you see Zoken feeding in Heaven's Feel. It is the worst. It's like, oh my god, fuck this guy. This is so fitting for me to play this right after doing the Khan game, the Tono Khan game one, where I'm just singing Nero's praises. Like, I love this guy, he's such a bro. But I say specifically in the silly content, he is a fucking monster, dude. And the way, like, this is written is so good with him, like, because he'd be eating innocent people. He'd be disrupting entire families, like people, of course. Right? But that just aspect to show the monster that disrupts the normal life of someone completely unrelated and completely destroys it. And you get the details, like who they are. It's like some, again, Sayano Uta or like Parasite, you know what I mean? that kind of shit is just like, you know? Or like in Heaven's Feel, Uzoken. Ah, that's right. That was my face. That was me in that photo. That was where I died. Ah, the dream is over. I'm home. Mom, you there? Followed by footsteps climbing the stairs. I didn't know what to do. Should I run? If so, then jumping out the window would work. With this body, that'd be easy. Oh my god. But I couldn't. Yamase Maiko want to meet this girl. Oh my god. Behind me, I heard something heavy fall to the floor. I turned around. There stood my little sister, Yamase Akemi, wearing a shocked face. Oh my god, they have sprites. I hate it. Ness-san. Long time no see. You look good. I'm glad. Ness-san. With flowing tears, Akemi tried to embrace me, but I avoided her. That earlier feeding couldn't escape my mind. Dude, this is... So, what the fuck? So yeah, so that happens. Then it's like, oh, that's me. Her, the older sister. That's me. And we're back in the room again, where it was like narrow. But it's like her? And then she hears her little sister come home. Oh my god. Okay, this is crazy. I'm just gonna keep going. Ness-san? Sorry. There's a reason I can't hug you. That doesn't matter. I knew you were alive, Ness-san. We've been worried. It hurt. My heart hurt. My crying sister, it hurt. Hey, Akemi, I'm... dead. What the fuck? Huh? I beg God, just for today I've returned to this world. What? That can't be, Ness-san. It's true. For a moment I hesitated, then flung open my coat. Dude, what? Ah! Akemi held both hands to her mouth and stepped back. My body was nothing but a black mass with only the outlines of a woman's body. Dude, what? It was her? What the fuck? And this is how she exists now? Like, she was the victim of that feeding, but now she has, like, his power? What the fuck? No surprise she's scared. But she's still dead, so this is like a weird exception shit going on. Oh my god. But she says, only this day. I expected it, but seeing that reaction from my beloved sister hurt. See? Well, it's because she was eaten, right? So she like came out, like she's a part of the body, so she's like here. Okay. That makes sense. Oh my god. See, my body doesn't belong to this world anymore. Ness-san, you know, just a guess, but the reason I came back to this world is probably for you, Akemi. So I could tell you happy birthday. It just occurred to me. That wish right as she died. It wasn't even like lamenting like what was actually happening to her. She was like, to tell her happy birthday, to get her the gift, you know, to ruin the clothes that like she gave her. Like, oh my god, dude. Ness-san. Stay well, okay? Take care of yourself. I'll always be watching over you. Because that's like some real shit, man. Like, I feel like, knock on wood, but if some shit like that ever happened to me, like, I mean, I could never know. No one could ever know, like, how what you would think of as you were dying, or like, what you would see, what would go through your mind. But I'm like, I feel like I would just be so sad that I would be worrying the people I care about. Just shit like that, man. Like I'm sorry I can't, you know, just, man, this is well written, dude. It's some good shit. It's crazy. I'm trying to understand what's going on, but it's I like this. Stay well, okay? Take care of yourself. I'll always be watching over you. And stay out of the park at night, okay? Please. Ness-san, wait. At least wait for Mom to... Sorry, I'm already out of time. No, not like this. One-chan, you finally came back, dude. This is so fucked. Akemi's cute face twisted up and tears poured out. One-chan? Oh, yeah. How nostalgic. Long ago, Akemi used to call me that. But at what point did she stop calling me One-chan and started using Ne-san? That's right, it was when she entered high school. I felt it was too childish and I got mad at her about it. When Mom was off at work, I was the one who took care of Akemi. That's why she always followed me around, always quietly crying, following me. To protect my sister from bullying boys, I studied karate. Ah, there you go. The end result of my karate studies opened her heart, and from then on she always stuck to my side. Even though she was far smarter than I was, she took the same entrance exams just to be in the same high school as me. To try to make her stand on her own, I pushed her away a little. Ever since then, Akemi referred to me as Ne-san. One-chan, me and Mom, we always believed you'd come back. We knew you'd definitely come back. It's like seeing the past Akemi all over again. Sniffling, sobbing, my little sister. Why can't I cry? It's just, there's so many things I wanted to tell you, so I waited for you. It hurt. At least one day, it hurt too much. I just silently walked past her. But wait, One-chan. Akemi grabbed my arm. Her hand began to sink into my flesh. I slapped her hand away. One-chan. Looking at her hand, my dear sister's face was scared. Stay well, okay? Giving my farewell, I left the house. Dude, that's crazy because she got eaten. She was a part of the chaos of the body. But it was so powerful, her wish to see her sister, to tell her happy birthday. Instinctively, went to the house, the key that was there, went in, still had the need to feed, but instinctively went to the room, and all that came out, and she got to come out. Dude, that's crazy. And that's so fucking sad. Dude, this is tight. Giving my farewell, I left the house. I could sense Akemi chasing me, so I shook her off with one great leap. I wonder what I should do now. Dude, oh my god. Eventually, night came. I stood alone in the park where I died. Maybe they'd grown too starved, but somehow I managed to maintain control of my body. Dude. However, I could feel the end approaching. If I should lose control, then the beasts of my body would probably feel their hunger on all the people nearby. I don't want that. I don't want there to be any more people like me. Nice. I'm just curious how this happened in the first place. Also, my assumption is probably incorrect about just her personality rising to the surface due to it being too strong or whatever. It's probably just her for some reason that this happened to, but you know. So I silently stood watching the night sky and the slowly sinking moon. Because it started off, it was like, oh, we're Shiki, but no, actually not. We're Nero. Like, leave it to the fucking monster professor to have this countermeasure. I mean, to write about that, of course, this is like, you know, this is an added thing for the fan submission, but it's cool, it's tight. Ah, the pure red moon. Red as if dyed scarlet. So what now? Part of me was horribly impatient, but another part was horribly calm. Utter ambivalence. So, this is what it feels like to wait for your execution. How I acquired this form, I don't know. That is my biggest question. That's a big deal. In my mind, it really is near miraculous. If possible, I really wanted to spend more time with my family. But I can't. I don't think I could restrain myself from meeting people. How much time passed? Suddenly I felt someone arrive. Then, so you were here, such confidence. Although your shape has changed. The voices of two women, Ark and Xiao. Arkiwitz-san and Xiao-san. I stood up from my bench. Oh boy. The two I'd been expecting, but also protected behind Arkiwitz-san's back, a single man. Oh shit. He wore a pair of glasses over a grim face. There he is. Confirmed. You must be Tonoshiki. He staggered weakly. His face was very pale. No matter how you look at it, this one was one unhealthy young man. Is it alright for him to be here? Here I am about to be killed and I'm still worrying about others. Oh my goodness. Xiao-san swung her arm in a simple motion. Thunk, thunk, thunk. 3 needle-like blades pierced my body. The tip stuck out of my back. 3 black keys. But there was no pain. No feeling of being stabbed at all. I pulled the blades out and tossed them aside. They rung loudly as they hit the ground. As I said, Xiao, our attacks won't work on that. So it seems, arguing. To get hit by my black keys and not even twitch, well, a normal vampire couldn't manage that. I couldn't ignore those words. What? You can't kill me. That's right, we can't. But he can. Your flesh is now very close to real chaos. Chaos itself is a world of its own, fusing heaven and earth. To destroy that chaos that is your flesh would require enough power to destroy the entire world. Luckily, we have somebody who has done just that before. Ever since the earth was created, nothing has had that much power. Damn. But Shiki is different. Right, Tono-kun's eyes of death perception can kill even an entity like you. Because Tono-kun can kill, not the concept of chaos, but rather the concept of you. That's why you brought someone so ill. That's because he's separated from Shiki's body. Oh, is that what happened? Okay, because I was wondering, we started as Shiki, and went to here. That's why I was really trying to figure out what exactly happened here. Okay. Arcuit shouted almost angrily. No, she actually was angry. For some reason you, a piece of Nero's ruin that should have stayed a part of Shiki's body, developed your own will. So yeah, it was her will. It was strong enough that it like, emerged on its own. That's so cool. That's why you and Shiki were both around at the same time. If it weren't for the blood of the two girls, even bringing Shiki here would have been really dangerous. Oh my goodness. Now I understand. This body's starving hunger isn't actually hunger. The one that originally used this body used some method to describe the structure the flesh was to maintain. Okay, you're understanding. But to a normal person like me, that sort of difficult trick is impossible. Excuse me. In the end, since I separated from Shiki-kun's body, the body needed to draw in new shape information from outside the body. In other words, this wasn't just a simple hunger. Collapsing existence. Reversion to perfect chaos. Oh, and the techniques to prevent that. To preserve this body, to preserve a human-like body that would not fall into chaos, it needed to supply something similar. Thus, eating people. Man, to understand all that, I guess it's her body right now, so she's understanding. After all, I can't live on without killing people. I'm a monster after all. Dude, this is sad, dude. This is so fucking sad. This poor girl. Like, it's so cool her will was, like, strong enough to separate. And then to see her sister. Because of that was the last thing she felt when she was dying. Like, of everyone he's eaten. That fragment remained. Was within Shiki. But then her will caused it to split. Now she's here, and now she just has to die. What the fuck, man? This sucks. It's so cool, but it sucks. Although to think about it, wasn't the start of all this because you taught Tono-kun some of the fragmented magic from your meager knowledge? Xiao-san's gaze caused Arcuit-san to flinch. Oh? That's Xiao. I did for Shiki. And it ended up like this, didn't it? I'm truly looking forward to watching you explain this to Akiya-san. Fragmented magic. A righteous smirk graced Xiao-san's face. What? No! Shiki, say something. Well, Arcuit was just thinking about my lifespan when she taught me that. I don't think now's the time for that. Jealousy. Yep. A superficial, playful argument between people who don't even dislike each other. That's interesting. Akemi and I used to argue like that. Why are these three people playing out such a cruel scene before me? I know. God. Poor Maiko. Like a scene from normal everyday life. Oh my god. I know what the theme of this whole VN, dude. Oh my god. Get up in the morning, eat breakfast with the family, go to school, chat with friends, return home, eat a family dinner, sleep. Utterly boring, irreplaceably precious daily life. That's the whole thing right there, dude. Man, this is cruel. And cool. Fuck. Mom was there, and Akemi. That quiet, restful scenery. But I now long for from the bottom of my heart what I cannot ever have. Such a small thing. Until you lose it, you never even realized it was there. That giant, desperate desire. So real. So fucking real. Oh my god. Why are they forcing me to watch that? Like, there's a lot that I still want to do in my life. It's like so much that I still need to do and to move forward with in my life. But I know I'm going to look back on these days so fondly because, you know, that's, of course, that's always how it's going to be. Like, you're always going to look back on the days, even when they're shitty, as like, those were the days, you know? Unless you've gone through like some horrible, traumatic shit during that time, in which case, no. Like, living with my family right now, you know, the times we have, being able to see my little brother every day. Like, I know that to have that, like, taken away would just, like, it's unthinkable, you know? I mean, being away from them is like different, but like for a situation like this, to have it just yanked from you, just like in a snap, for everything to just crumble like that, something that you thought before was so mundane, so boring, and then just, but that was everything, right? Goddamn. I pulled the knife out of my pocket and tossed it to Shiki-kun. Wow! As I expected, Arcuit-san grabbed it out of midair before passing it to Shiki-kun herself. Then Arcuit-san and Seal-san both silently stepped back. This pale-faced, ill Shiki-kun is to take care of me, it seems. There he is. A human will take care of me? With a sigh, he removed his glasses. There they are. Blue eyes? Terribly cold, evil eyes. As if shining with their own light, those fascinating eyes. They left the same feeling in my heart as Arcuit-san's crimson eyes. Suddenly, the beast began to writhe within my body. As if triggered by the magic of those blue eyes, or maybe they simply understood how dangerous those eyes were. Oh, they do. Survival instincts. Yeah, That beastly instinct they know, man. They already went through it. They suddenly awoke. But I forced them down. The beast struggled for a little, then grudgingly subsided. Man, he even got them to subside, dude. How skillful I've become at controlling this body in just a few hours. Pretty amazing. Shiki-kun's cold eyes quietly watched me. You think you can kill me with that tiny little knife? Deliberately, I jested with him. Yeah, she's really resigned herself even to like deliberately taunt him, you know? But he still said nothing, just continued to silently watch. Is it just my imagination that he looks like a predator waiting for its prey? Oh no. Dangerous man. Why don't you say something? I suddenly broke into a run. My body felt so light. In a moment, my surroundings were left behind. No joke, just pure physical strength. I clenched my right hand. A hard, boulder-like fist. Just a single strike from this body, and a human would die easily. It had that much strength, I now knew. But for that same reason, I held back. I don't want to kill anyone anymore. Shiki-kun dove under my fist and stuck out his knife. But a tiny blade like that one couldn't kill me, so there was no reason to bother dodging. I wish he'd get serious about this. Well, the knife pierced my chest. Then, I felt a chill that penetrated all the way to the bottom of my heart. This is cool. This is so cool, man. Like I already said a bunch, like, it's fucked, like, her resignation, but even, like, her lack of understanding of what's going on here. It's like, that it's not the knife, that it's the eyes that allows him to trace the lines, but also hit the points. You know, with your fucking pointed bow, you're done, right? And then to see it from the perspective of someone that is happening to, right? That is also very cool. Jesus. The instant I felt myself being stabbed, I knew that I was beginning to fade. That this was probably a fatal wound. One that I would definitely not be able to revive from. My mind began to scatter, sinking into the darkness. Thankfully, it didn't hurt. I don't want to hurt anymore. Suddenly, my body jerked and writhed. The beast, with its commander, me, dying, the beast that composed this body began to run wild. As my thread was stretched to its limits, their struggles became stronger. From my body, starving beasts, bears and tigers and lions and wolves and sharks and other creatures I couldn't recognize sprang forth like water from a fountain. But as those countless beasts jumped from my body and attacked those three people, they were pierced by dark needle-like blades or killed by single strikes from Arcuit-san. There you go. It's alright. These people can actually kill me. Oh, man. See how she was worried about that. I don't want to hurt anyone, but can they kill me? Well, it's alright, they can. It's alright now. Oh, the heartbeat again. Slowing. Oh my god. One-chan. A familiar voice from a girl that shared my blood. What? What is this? At the edges of my fading sight, several beasts ran towards that voice. My mind, melting into darkness, suddenly returned. But she followed her? Ah! Collapsing, breaking, fading. My flesh. Dude, her little sister followed her. My soul, my mind. But if a miracle had brought me back once, then a miracle could help me again. So I ran. Steadily, my body, or rather my spirit, was crumbling, turning into a viscous black mass. Ugh. Just a little more. Before that precious girl, one beast, a large black tiger. With a roar, I grappled with the beast. Akemi looked at me in surprise. Shiki-kun arrived a half step behind me with a flash of his knife. The tiger collapsed. And just like it, I, too, collapsed. Saved her sister. I think they'll let her say goodbye. After seeing that. Bye, huh? Akemi began to cry. Behind her stood Arcuit-san and Ciel-san looking unhappy, and bewildered as if he didn't understand what was happening. Shiki-kun. One-chan. No, no, no. Don't die. I'll do anything, please. Summoning all my remaining strength, I smiled. So that in the end I could show Akemi my best face. One-chan. One-chan. One-chan, one-chan, one-chan. Akemi is still such a crybaby. But I can't protect her anymore. Akemi, smile. I can't. If you come back, then I'll smile, but I can't. Distant. My mind was fading. My spirit fading. Akemi, smile. For me, too, smile. At the end, let me see your smile. One-chan, okay. Smile. See? I'm smiling. Be strong. I was always there to protect you, right? The world was dark. Everything growing so distant. One-chan. Twinkling tears fell on my face. I wonder if it looks like I'm crying. The moon. So beautiful. Oh, the line. Pure white moon. The white moon in the sky. The crimson washed away by those tears. The end of my dream. My dream, so short yet so long, is now over. Oh my god, dude. That was so fucking good. I was starting to get me at the end, man. I'm really a sucker for like sibling and like family shit. Honestly, dude, those two I just played, easily my favorite of all the 10 Nights of Dream. Easily. I literally played my two favorite ones back to back at the end. Like this last one here is easily my favorite serious one. My favorite serious story. Dude, shout out. Oh my god. Whoever, like, the name of the author, I'm sorry, I don't know it off top, who wrote Overlord, who submitted this back in the day for this to make it in the game. That was so good, dude. That was so fucking good. So I think this is my favorite serious one. And the last one I played with the con game, that's my favorite joke one. That was man. 27 Dead Apostle Ancestor series. Got the same one again. Summer festivals. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's all the 10 Nights of Dream. Yeah, looking at all these now, dude, Dawn, man, maybe I should watch Overlord, you know what I mean? Holy shit. Man, like to introduce these two new characters and to integrate them that way, having like a remnant of Nero to make it that latched onto Shiki, but that, like, because she was consumed, her will so strong to see her sister and that to break apart and then to be its own thing and to see her cope with the idea of like having this fucked up body and to see her sister again, then to resign herself because she doesn't want to hurt anyone anymore, to resign herself to her fate, to be like, and then to her sister at the end, like, jeez, dude, so depressing and so like cool. It's loved that one. All right, I'm done gushing because you know there's more to see. But yeah, these two right here were the ones. But that being said, like, these were all good, and you know, Hyokiri Soul was so fucking weird, dude. Nasu with some of his horror writing, but the way it killed the tension as well was like really funny. It's like, okay, dude, all right. Which I know was the point. But Nanako-chan, SOS, great. Red Demon God, Kiri and Koma, great. Crimson Moon, Art Crimson Moon, that whole thing, great. Love it. Story for the Evening, the first one I ever read with Akiya after her true end, very good. Galaxio Sensei, that was just silly. Flower of Thanatos, so weird, very depressing. Hisui Chan Inversion Impulse was fun too. It was strange, but that was the Hisui story, you know? Like same way I really like the Kohaku one, like to have like a Hisui centric one. Ended up being crazy with her like doing the fucking hypnotism the whole time, but she got her date, you know. Yeah, I mean there's a few things left. I have this. I'm gonna try for a couple of CGs, I guess, in the main story. Then we'll click the fun thing. Actually, maybe I'll do this fun thing now. Let's just go ahead and do this now. Oh boy. Access to you again. Well, you've certainly been busy, so it's probably time to give you something. Oh. So before, yeah, when I accidentally clicked this before and I remembered that I was told way back about this. Shout out to you. Like I said before, it gave me a choice like, oh, I go back, you know, I shouldn't be here or something like that. And it played like a weird noise like, you know. Okay, what do I get? Wait a second, I think we have a couple of things in the back that might be appropriate. Okay. What you got for me? What is this? I'm a little scared. What? This screen is terrifying. This is a cursed screen. Can I just point this out? Look at this. Avoid this girl. And then fucking these choices. Alright. Alright, bleached underpants. Let's start with that. Oh goodness. I'll show you my nope. Hold up. What you about to show me? Watch out, Nissan. Whoa. Yo, what? At that moment, Akiya's Bankai exploded. What the fuck? Isn't that some Bleach shit? Oh my god. That was dangerous, Nissan. Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. What the fuck? Yep. And that's exactly what Akiya-chan told me. Yeah, her ditzy ass roommate. What a wonderful story. Hey, Akira. Makes me feel kind of inspired. Oh my god. What the fuck? Uh-oh, when it shows this screen, it means weird scene is being skipped. Yo. What? For just a millisecond, I thought Toko, but you know, Arihiko's sister. God damn it. Yaoi fangirls are the worst. Yo. Got that BL. Was that what that skip with the thump 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 thump? Was that what got skipped? Look, no one needs to tell me. That was a thing. Okay. Food for thought. Seafood What in the piss? Look, if this is some scene shit being skipped, I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh goodness. 4chan. Oh my god. Well, speaking of cursed screens, what the fuck? Whatever scenes are being skipped here must be some vile shit. We got the thumbs down from Akia with 4chan. What the fuck? I can only imagine what scene would trigger such a cursed ending screen. All right, jukebox. Oh, it's just a straight up jukebox. Okay, what we got here? Interesting. Okay. Sound effects. Ah, so basically all the sound effects in the game. Interesting. How many? 40 sound effects? 40 sound effects. Wow. What's number 40? Whoa. Oh, goodness. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Back to jukebox. Oh, it's still going. Okay, stop that. All right. I see. Oh, let's listen to some of these. Ah, right, these are the names. Yeah, these are just all the tracks in the game. Okay. Classic. Premonition. Hey, I like this one. Always fun times when this one plays. This is actually a bop, though. Rest. Okay, yeah. Oh, I adore this one. I think this one's my favorite. So pretty. Stillness. Okay, I'm gonna remember. We put this in a music playlist now. Now that I'm basically finished with the game. I mean, I'm going to finish it. I'm gonna do the rest of the things now. But, yeah, this is going straight to a playlist, buddy. So pretty. Hate it. It's the worst song in the game. Shock. Hate that song. So season, okay, sunrise style and sunset style. This is sunrise. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this does have a more like toned down, relaxed vibe to it. The other one is a lot more energetic. This one, yeah, this does sound like sunset. That's cool. I like that. Song Moon. We didn't hear this one too often, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no way. This, because... Did we hear this one? When did this play? This one is tight. Song Moon? Alright, this is the last video, so I'm having fun. Yeah. Maiden. Ah, this one. Okay. Always getting the feels with this one. Some serious shit. Verge of Death. Those brooding strings. I do like that one though. Okay, Emotion. That's this one. All right. Classic. Ah, light. Okay, so this one's lights. Cool. Sunny Place. Your nice daytime VN music here of Tsukihime. Ooh, this one. This one is danger. This is death. This is like this song conditioned me when I played through Tsukihime. When I heard this, I already knew. Because I think it played for the first time going into Ark's apartment. And I was like, oh fuck. And the way it drops like that. So cool. Yeah, this one's spooky. I do like it. Ah, in the moonlight, dude. Oh my god. You know what? I was told that this version of the song was supposed to play during one part of Crimson Moon. Like when you see Ark as she was back then. Like that CG of her, like this was supposed to play. So pissed, but it's cool. And partying. Oh, nope, we don't need to hear that one. I remember that song. Thankfully, did not hear it once playing through this. Thank goodness for those settings. But, cool. Alright, that was Jukebox. Fun. Whoa. We have a lot more stuff here now. Okay. Okay. Keep it in the family. Sister and brother. Apologies to Lewis Carroll. What the fuck? Sister, go to bed. What is this, dude? Go and rest your weary head. That's the prudent brother said. The fuck, is this a poem? Do you want a battered hide, or scratches to your face applied? Thus his sister calm replied. Sister, do not raise my wrath. I'd make you into mutton broth as easily as kill a moth. His sister raised her beaming eye and looked on him indignantly and sternly answered, Only try. Off to the cook he quickly ran. Dear cook, please lend the flying pan to me as quickly as you can. Bars, man. And wherefore should I lend it to you? The reason, cook, is plain to view. I wish to make an Irish stew. A Tsukihime nursery rhyme. What meat is in that stew to go? My sister will be the contents. Oh. That's literally what I just said. Oh. You'll lend a pan to me, cook? No. This is just a musical. Oh my god. Moral. Never steal your sister. What the fuck? We got Tsukihime the musical for a second there. With a bonus CL Sensei lesson. It's good moral. Good moral. Anyway. Why did you say apologies to Lewis Carroll? You know what's funny? I googled Lewis Carroll to remember what exactly he was an author of. I remembered he was an author, but I did not remember what he did. He did Alice in Wonderland and the sequel, Through the Looking Glass. And one of the things, you know how Google has those like tab down things, like you scroll down like a little bit and you'll see like a bunch of suggested like questions, and then you tab them and it scrolls down like the answer or whatever. The first one on here is, did Lewis Carroll marry his cousin? He did. Sorry, Lewis Carroll. Alright. A rock and a hard place. I feel I did not need to read more there. The what dilemma? I literally do not know these two Japanese characters to read that. I'm about to find out. Oh. Hello, Len. Aw, cute little kitten that has lost its way. I wonder what its name is. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? File name of that image is Ren T12.jpg. Its name must be Ren. Wait, is that what her name actually is? I know that's like a thing. I know that happens in like Japanese when translated to English. So is her name actually Ren? I don't know, I'm just gonna call her Len, whatever. Nobody reads internal file names, goddammit. It's land in Melty Blood, and that's official, yeah. There you go. Speaking of Melty Blood, I'll be starting that right after I finish this. Oh my god. Melty Blood? What is that anyway? Oh boy. Somehow I get the feeling you're talking about something that hasn't happened yet. Dude, this is so cool. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound very trustworthy. The two sounds are interchangeable in Japanese, so both Ren and Lin are valid romanizations. Thank you, Nero, for answering my question. Thank you, Professor. But Ren sounds so masculine. It doesn't fit at all. It is more masculine sounding. What do you mean? It sounds rather girly to me. Len just makes me think of Leonard. I guess. I've always used Ren and I'm sticking with it. Dude, this is... Whoa. Hello, Maid Arc. Well, this was somebody's fan service. I think I'll count it for me as well. I also think Len sounds cuter. Hey, you're not supposed to vote twice. Yo, tatted up Ciel. Apparently they took those off of her in Type Lumina. It sucks. Maybe you can put them back on. It's more important to honor the original writer's intention. Oh my god. Yo, what? It's casual Kohaku? Oh, this is Kohaku in Arc's clothing. Oh my god. Dude, these sprites are crazy. If only this fucking song wasn't playing. So my brain wasn't ringing in my head right now. I could appreciate this shit more. Fuck this song. But we don't even know what that even is. Oh goodness. Who cares about the name? It's fine too either way. Hello, 7. Now why would you say that? Names are important. Yo. Ah, for one of my favorite sprites in the game. Being a cat myself, I have to say that Len is much cuter. You again. Get out. Jeez, calm down, guys. Maybe we should ask its own opinion. It seems quite intelligent. Yeah, what do you think, Len? As I say the pronunciation. It's... God damn it. Well, I'm gonna assume, like, because it's wrote out that way. Or did she confirm it there? I don't know. I wouldn't know, of course. But cute. Damn, those sprites, though. We got Maid, Arcueid, and Arcueid, casual Arcueid clothes, Kohaku. That was so strange, but cool. If only that fucking song wasn't playing. Anyway.